Test, test, 1, 2, test. This is a go for static.
Hello. We're having audio issues. Is this, first of all, I have to pull the stream back up on my phone.
Wow, we were.
Jeez, what the fuck? Oh, great. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it's just like.
First of all, this has to go back to...
That.
Hello, hello.
Okay. So the stream can hear me now.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
And the stream can hear you, right? Say something.
Test, test, 1, 2, test. This is a go for liftoff.
Oh.
This might be that, oh, that's not, that's yours.
No, that's yours.
Right. Yeah, I don't hear it though.
You don't hear anything?
I mean, I hear the, sorry. Yeah, I don't
You-
hear the
you're-
game.
you're
I don't
hearing
hear
the
game.
static.
I hear the static.
Okay.
Did the driver for the laptop freak out?
I don't. Yeah, if I go and
Sound
disable stereo mix, maybe that'll fix it.
Maybe. Yike-a-roonies.
Great, great, great. I love.
Oh,
Did that fix it?
yes.
Good, good,
Good.
fantastic, wonderful. The stream can still hear me. Fuck it. Who cares?
Woo.
Go, go,
We're
go.
Good. We're good.
Just
This
go.
Is Alan and Galen, couch street number 2.
God.
3, sorry.
I hate.
3.1.
I hate. I hate everything.
Oh my god.
Uh,
We'll fix it in post.
I've also just realized we've got audio coming through the TV, and I don't think it's coming through on the stream. But just keep going. I'll
Okay.
keep an ear out for it.
Let me know. Oops, that's the wrong one.
Oh yeah, other side.
Oh, I got my pants wet. That's a shame. Thank you. Climb? Thank you.
Yeah, he's real stubborn about that
He's
sometimes.
very
He'll
stubborn
just
about
like
that, yeah.
he'll get up to a point where he can climb up, and he'll just be like, "I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna poke my head up a little bit. I'm just gonna be just a little gopher."
That's not what
Or he'll do
Why
that.
did you
He'll
not
be
do
like, "Oh yeah, I could reach up and swing around."
You totally could have done that. Oh, what? Okay. I
I
wanted to do rooftops, man. What are you doing?
I did accidentally grab one of the flags in Damascus.
Okay. That's fine.
Which, by the way, Damascus is not where the story wants us to be right now.
Really?
Yeah, no, we're supposed to go to either Jerusalem or Acre. And actually, I think they say Acre in the game, but
Acre,
point
yeah.
anyway. Point is, there are 99 flags to find. So one of those is not going to be where you want it to
okay,
be.
that's fine. I'm sure we'll figure that out when we get to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck when we get to 99.
Yeah,
have to find
we're
that one, though.
exactly. Yep, that's gonna be 100% what happens. That I think is the flag that I accidentally picked up.
Oh, the one that was right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there's 99 other flags to find, and still 100 in Kingdom. You know, the place called Kingdom. Just, you know, why
Why
not?
did you jump? What? I didn't even hit B. I hit A and you fell?
Oh yeah, because if you hit jump, he'll jump off.
Oh,
It's not like in Assassin's Creed 2 they change it to where if you jump, then he jumps up. He climbs forward and stuff. But
Hold on.
but with
Can
this,
we
it's
appreciate
like
the fact that there was a ladder right next to him and he decided to climb the wall instead?
yeah, you know, it's faster.
I suppose you're not wrong. Whoa,
I mean, it's like a Mustang versus a Prius. You could get the Prius and be more efficient, but it's slower.
It's slower.
Oh, so yeah, one of the So I got 3 achievements in our little interim. I'm gonna fucking. This is impossible to listen to myself on a delay. So the 3 achievements that I got were 1 for the jumping through the market stalls. That was really, really easy because I just had to go up to a market stall and I just jumped through it, jump back, jump through it, jump back. I just did that like 30 times, and eventually the game was like, "Fine, here you can have the achievement." Then there was blending with the. So yeah, you can go to Acre or Jerusalem, whichever one you want. The game gives you a choice.
Okay. Acre is kind of far, so.
Yeah, Jerusalem is closer.
Ooh,
I guess
my,
that kind
my
of.
favorite. My favorite. Oh, we only got 2 of the 4.
I'm gonna. Where's the remote? What did I do with the remote?
Hmm?
What did I do with the remote? I want to turn down the volume a little bit.
Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Oopsies.
That's much better.
Wait. No, I was going the right way.
Yeah, just turn left. Always turn left.
Always left.
Yep.
You guys wanna have a fight?
You ever have a choice between the right wing and the left wing? You're like, screw those leftists. Or, wait. That's already... I'm an idiot. Anyway, point is, I got 3 achievements. The achievements I got were jumping through market stalls, really easy, just jump back and forth. Blending with scholars 20 times. I just walked up into the middle of a group of scholars, and I just hit A to blend, and then I left, and then went right back in, and left, and went right back in. I just did that like 20 times, and it gave it to me, and I was like, okay, well that's, okay, sure, why not?
Oh, I kind of can't resist. I can't resist.
Just don't get the flag. Yeah, how many do you think you can get? And then the last one that I got, and I got this one because I kind of thought that it. Oh, yo, you.
Why did I had the
Just
wrong
counter. Just counter everyone.
Why? I didn't put the sword away.
You probably hit A or something.
Which one is counter again?
X. It says it on the screen.
Oh yeah, my bad. There we go.
There you go.
I forgot.
With 2 health bars left.
We're good.
All right. We don't have like a super long amount of time, but we've got about 2 hours.
I'm gonna leave this fight.
You might not want to get in many more fights like this.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I got super excited.
No. Hey, you were the one playing. You're in control. You can do what you want. We can make this last as long as you want. We can speedrun the game and only take 4 hours to beat it.
There we go.
But, yeah, so the last achievement that I got was the perform 50 combo kills. And I just I did that on my own off screen because I didn't think that it'd be particularly entertaining to watch. It probably would have been smarter to do it out in the kingdom, by the way. But so if you attack somebody, like, don't counter them, but wait until you've got like 1 person or 2 people left to try this on.
Okay.
But you attack somebody, and then you hit X right as your sword makes contact with theirs.
Ah, God. There we go.
Nice.
And
if you, it's really tight timing, but if you can time it right, then you can perform a combo kill, and you know you did a combo kill because there will be a little cinematic.
Okay, cool. So I'm down to 2.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3.
My horse is just watching. You're like, yeah, it's that normal Thursday night.
Yeah, this is, by the way, do you remember what you called your horse? So yeah, try, like, let go of right trigger and then attack one of them.
Okay.
And then, like, as soon as your sword makes contact, you're gonna need to block sometimes.
Okay, so...
That's a counter. So attack him, and as soon as your sword makes contact with his, you need to attack again.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright,
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sometimes, like, to practice it, initially you gotta... Ooh! Oh, you're alive! Nice. Okay.
I kind of can't
Um,
afford to mess this up though.
Well, yeah. So, if you, I mean, you don't even have to do it at all, because I did get the achievement for it.
I do want to learn how to do it though.
Yeah, it's not, honestly, countering is so much more effective.
There we
It's
go.
not even
Stop
hugely
flying.
useful.
Sword, man. Get him. There we go. My horse.
Do you remember what we named the horse, by the way?
I was trying to think about that.
I don't remember. I remember you said it was some name specifically because it had white legs. Which, by the way, this horse doesn't have white legs, so it's still not quite
Socks?
right.
They call them socks? No, that sounds dumb. I better
Did
not
you?
call them socks.
I don't know. I think you might have. There's your white-legged horse.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, buddy.
I would go through and rewatch the last
Stockings?
episode.
No, I didn't call them stockings. What did I call them? I thought it was something
You
decent.
you said like the white legs remind you of stockings or
Yeah.
something, or socks. But I don't remember what his name was. Oh, I didn't kill any of the Templars in Kingdom, by the way.
That's
So
a good
you
thing. That means we
that's
can find
still, yeah. I figured that was something you'd enjoy doing on stream.
them. Yeah. we
So
get
that's
voice to that more?
maybe.
Interesting. No. It's
No, it's like a monk, yeah.
the local.
Um,
Yeah, this music is real intense right now.
yeah, I can't for the life of me remember
What we named the horse?
what you called the horse.
A horse? A horse? Hiking for a horse?
What?
Oh my gosh.
You said that several times last stream too.
Yeah, I did. My bad. I gotta.
Well, I just don't want it to be like
Theme?
we're saying like the same thing over and over again, unless it's like a callback joke, like Secret Tunnel or anything. Even that, I don't know. I feel like if we're going to have like a callback joke, it should be something mostly original that we've kind of come up with ourselves.
You mean not like 600 years old?
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay, that's Templar.
Yeah, there's your
I'll talk to you later.
Templar.
I'll talk to you later, pal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can still go bowling with people, by the way. I very much avoided. Wow, you could not have done that if you tried. I very much avoided hitting people when I was riding on the horse, because you know I wanted that to be your thing. Yeah, you are kind
I'm
of
so turned around right now.
you've kind of worked your way up the small intestine in this part of the map.
Come on, you're not gonna walk
You're
down
still going the wrong way.
that.
I mean,
Come on.
yeah, you want to be heading south. Oh, that's a Templar there. There you go.
Stop! Don't stab my horse.
It's a tough horse. I can take
It
it.
is a tough horse.
Actually, I don't know. Can the horses die in Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
1?
I'm pretty sure they can.
They can? Nice. That's not a perfect strike, but it's
No.
to right.
Stop! What
to-
are you doing? You're
Just
so
move.
stupid.
Just move. Go. Oh, there goes your horse. Oh, it's still alive.
Get down! Good God!
I don't.
The Templar.
Did you see him fall after you?
Yes. Oh, it's the Templar. He's freaking out. Get out of my way, man. I just want my horse. I want my horse. I want to get out of here. This is such. Oh, where's
Is
my
your horse still alive?
Yeah, I think he's still
It's-
alive. He did stand up. Didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't see him die, but where is he? Or she?
Oh no. Bad stream if I ended up getting my horse killed in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, look, we didn't see the horse die, so by the
Can't fly
rules
anymore.
of George R.R. Martin, if you don't see it die, it's not
It's
dead.
not dead.
Even when you do see it die, sometimes it's still not dead.
Oh my God. I didn't even know this was here. Can I please get out of this thing? Okay,
There you go.
I wanna.
Yeah, you gotta wait for a minute. I think it won't let you out until you vanish.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Well, congratulations.
I just want to get. I just want a horse.
You
I
might
just-
want to, avoid the flag.
I
Do
will-
not.
I'm gonna avoid the flag.
we
Oh my
have
gosh, not the
0
Templars.
out of
There's
100.
So many Templars.
What do you want to do? It's totally up to you. If you want, like, after this mission, I can look up a map of the flags in Kingdom, and oh my lord, and we
There
can
are
go
so
around
many soldiers,
collecting
holy
those, or we could go killing Templars. We could just do mission after mission, and then like
I'd be down for that, yeah.
right, whatever you want to do. So you let me know. Up to you.
Why did I engage? Just keep running, man.
Oh, if you hit left bumper, you can do a chase
Okay,
cam.
this is my horse.
That's not your horse. That's Brown.
Close enough. I needed a horse. I need to head the right direction. This way?
Yeah, to the left, to the left.
Oh my gosh, it's to the left.
Yeah, just like follow that road, basically. There we go.
Goodness, holy moly.
Just
That was a great scream.
oh, beautiful. Oh, gotta pick up the spare. Bam, nice. Oh.
Oh, there's soldiers.
Can you get a strike? Can you get a strike?
Oh, they all moved out of the way.
That's bullshit. Go left, go left, go left.
All right. He's here. Yes, he sure is. Wow, there's a lot of...
He like reached out and grabbed your horse so that he could get knocked over.
Oh.
That guy was not paying attention. He's just walking around minding his own business. And he just looks up and gets a face full of horse. Sounds delicious. Depending on what way you take it.
Yeah, it's true.
I was specifically referring to like cooked horse.
Cooked horse?
Yeah. Like barbecued horse.
Barbecue. Barbecue anything sounds good right now.
You know, we're just
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area
3
of
Wednesdays?
archers and guards.
3 Wednesdays. 2 Wednesdays. We're 2 Wednesdays away.
1, 2. On the 3rd Wednesday from now, we'll have our barbecue.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many.
Oh yeah,
I've missed so many of them though. Come on.
this is like the Lost Woods with this color palette
It
here.
is. It's very interesting.
Have you played Zelda before?
I have not. No.
Any of them?
Mm.
No. Oh, okay. That might be one of our games to play then.
Yeah.
So with Nintendo has a subscription. You might not want to cause too much trouble here. Look around for a group of scholars or oh, maybe if you just blend, you can walk right in.
You want something?
You might just have to murder them, though. Alright, murder them.
What is it? No reason to stand here. Leave.
It's this time that I'd like to remind everybody that our sponsor for every stream and every episode is water.
How do I kill again?
X.
Oh, that's right.
Move.
Darn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you might need to just take out your sword. When they're looking at you, it's real hard to assassinate
It
them.
is, yeah.
Sometimes you can do it, but it's pretty rarely. So you can't button mash if you want to do a combo.
So how do I
So you have to attack them, and then right as soon as you make contact with your sword, you attack again. So like, it's like attack, attack, attack.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta like block for a while though until they're done attacking you. You really like you can't if you hit X too much though, it's not gonna happen. So it is it's like a mixture of being patient and also he's running away.
He put his sword away.
Yeah, no, he's like, screw this. You should have seen like the number of guards that I killed last night.
Oh, you killed a lot.
Oh my god, I like hundreds. Yeah, so now
I think I'll win.
Now you can just sneak right up and assassinate that guy. You could probably even get 2 or maybe even 3 of them before they notice you.
I need to get a viewpoint though. Up there, right?
Yeah.
That's a viewpoint.
Yeah, so now you can go around and get all the viewpoints in Jerusalem? Is that where we are?
What?
Are we in Jerusalem?
Yeah,
or-
we're in Jerusalem.
Okay.
What is that man thinking? I don't know. I'd be impressed if I saw somebody parkouring at church.
I'd be like, that's pretty cool. He's trying to get closer to God.
Yeah.
Literally.
We should all follow him.
Yeah. We'll either get closer to God or get closer to God.
Either way, it works out, I suppose. Yeah.
Or we'll end up crippled.
Oh no.
Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Salah provides.
Whoa. Can I climb up? There we go. Oh, I don't need
So
to be all
what's
that far
really
away.
cool about this is that if you take a second to look around, yeah, the leap off point is that little
It's right
wood
over there,
thing.
yeah.
If you take a second to look around, though, this game is really well designed in that you can actually just visually see the places that are going to be the high viewpoints without looking at the map.
Yeah. It is very pleasing.
So if we just kind of look around here, so we can see there's one in the middle of the screen right there.
Yeah.
There's another one kind of far off in the distance.
They're all pretty.
There's
they're all the
one.
Same, fairly much.
There's another
There's
one.
one right there.
They're not all the same, but there's like 2 or 3 different types really.
Yeah. Are the
I think the like round kind of
yeah, I was
keep
gonna say
almost
the
might
the
be
fortress
one.
spiral ones.
You gotta do the leap of faith, man.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you weren't gonna just climb down like some loser. One of the achievements that I tried to get but I couldn't get was throwing 25 harassers. So those are the like poor women who run up to you and they're like, "Please, sir, please."
Yeah.
Whatever direction
And
you
it's
look,
cool,
they
right?
get right in front of you.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it's because I was throwing like the same ones over and over. I looked the question up online and some people were like, "Oh, I'm having some issues with this." Eventually the achievement popped. I'm hoping it's just like a delayed thing where eventually
It'll
the
come up,
achievement will just be like, "Hey, you got this."
hopefully.
Probably like while you're right in the middle of assassinating someone or something.
Yeah. Oh, you get to beat
And
this
remember, you interrogate him, so don't kill him, just punch him a lot. In fact, you can just do it right out in the open, nobody cares. Yeah, you can block, but there's really not much point. I wonder if you can counter, actually.
I have
That's a good
I
question.
don't
Let's try
to
that.
you. Speak to me or speak to God. It's your
Oh,
choice.
that's a
You
bold.
That's
won't
ominous.
stop the work he does.
I like
Cannot
that.
stop
I
him.
might use that at some point in the
What
future.
work?
I want to know,
He
how is
prepares
Altair's sword
them for the
not
journey.
falling out of its
I
sheath
don't
there?
know.
They are held in his
Special
warehouse.
locking mechanism. I
And
mean,
when the time comes,
But-
they are sent to Akka. Where's this warehouse?
no.
Doesn't look like there's
It's
any
not
kind of
even
lock
latched
on
on.
it.
Tells me
Yeah,
what
it's
I
just
need to
sitting.
know. Nothing more. It is safer that way.
Have you ever
For him,
seen,
perhaps. Though not I fear
actually,
for you.
the answer to this, I'm sure from you is probably no, but
I'd
in
kill him.
Lord of the Rings 2, there's there's a shot where Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas are talking to one of the riders of Rohan when they like come upon them in the field. The riders of Rohan like form a big circle around them, and then they talk, and they're like,
Oh, that fixes that
"Hey,
problem. Did you see
we're
that?
looking for." I saw that. That was awesome. They're like, "Hey, we're looking for 2 hobbits." It's just run around on the ground. 'Cause that'll be faster. They're like, "Hey, we're looking for 2 hobbits. Have you seen them?" And the riders of Rohan are like, "Well, we came upon a whole bunch of orcs and we slaughtered them all." And weirdly, they don't mention hobbits, but Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas are still like, "Oh, well, clearly that means that the hobbits are dead."
Right.
It could very easily have been a different group of orcs that, I mean, Saruman sent out to do like something else that they just didn't know about.
Right.
And in fact, like, I would think that's, not like an unreasonable thing to think
No.
if they don't mention hobbits, because what kind of military commander is going to be like, "I'm going to send you out to do one thing, and you will be the only group of, special forces or whatever that I'm going to send out to accomplish any mission at all,
Right.
besides this giant horde of monsters that will march on the kingdoms of men.
Right.
Anyway, point is, that that is a very long-winded way of just like identifying that scene. And there's at the very end of that scene, as what the hell is his name? Who's the? I'm gonna have to look this up right now. Writer of Rohan guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa! This is like a 4 foot, 5 foot. It's like a 5 foot ledge. You just pulling yourself up like that? Come on.
Yeah,
Man.
he's
Yikes.
he's a fit guy.
Yikes!
He's a very
I
fit
know we
guy.
compared that last time, but that was a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's he's in shape.
Yeah, he's in shape.
Yeah,
you
you gotta go around. Yeah.
Oh,
Then you can climb up there. Yeah. Go slightly to the right, then climb up, then go left. I know, it's the
Synchronizing.
Rider of Rohan guy. See what Google can. Aomer! Oh my god, it came up with the right answer.
That's funny.
Aomer.
Aomer.
At the very end of that scene, if you look closely, you can actually. This is in the final cut of the movie.
Uh-huh.
You can actually see his sword fall out of its sheath as he rides away. And they're just like, nobody will notice. We're just gonna leave that in.
That's really funny. No, I have not noticed that. That's really funny.
At some point, Colin and I are planning on watching watching Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna try to get him to be like, hey, let's rewatch the whole trilogy, because I kind of joined in at movie 2 with your group of friends, and then that was like more than a year ago at this point.
Right.
So I watched movie 2. Neither of us watched movie 3. Let's maybe let me like kind of catch up and watch movie 1 again, then watch movie 2, then movie 3.
How do I? Is there no drop?
There's gonna be one. If you just like hold in a random direction.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's that way.
Nope.
Oh no! Is there really no hay bale or anything for you to do a leap of faith?
Not, yeah.
Oh, come on.
I know, right? Oh, I can speak to that guy.
Do the
I'll save all the citizens too, but let's.
Right.
Who am I eavesdropping on?
I thought that there was an achievement for doing all the missions before talking to the guy. I think maybe they're inside there.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave. Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Hold on, wait, before you get in a fight with them, so that's gonna complicate things.
Yeah, but I have to get in there somehow. Eavesdrop.
You want something?
So to drop it up from upstairs. Oh, there's a flag.
Your
There
presence
might
annoys
be a way in from up top. So if you climb up the building again, see if you can find some way in from on high.
I'm sorry. Come on.
Nope. That's not allowed. That's
Wow.
illegal.
That's illegal.
There are
apparently.
specific rules for Assassin's Creeding, and
I'm
walking
violating
up
them,
a
apparently.
relatively gentle slope violates them.
Can I just go into
So
the
yeah,
bell
I'm thinking
tower?
maybe through like the bell or something. No. How about if you climb?
Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
So they're just gonna watch me murder 2 people and then go back to their conversation? Alright, well.
I don't know what the intended way for you to get in is. I'm a little bit mystified here. God, look at, like, they've got, like, metal barricades on the windows, too.
Yeah,
They're like,
metal shutters.
somebody tries to shell this place with artillery, we're gonna be fine.
Because they definitely have artillery in this day and age.
Yeah, well, so they
There's
would
cannons,
have
but-
had, like, bombardiers, I think, who
Yeah.
would have had, like, handheld cannons, I think, but, I don't think, they certainly wouldn't have had anything like what the British had during the Revolution, or, you know, what we had during the Civil War or anything.
Damn it.
It's pretty much, you just gotta assume it's not gonna work, from the
Oh,
front.
there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna kill 6 people outside
Yep.
the church.
Just you just commit a small massacre, and then you tell everybody in church, like, all right, everybody, just go about
Sound
your
down.
business.
I was supposed to eavesdrop on somebody here. Seriously,
Yeah.
man?
I know that there is somebody to eavesdrop right in here. Oh,
Oh, right on the
kick him in the
steps.
nuts,
Oh,
and then you slice his neck open on the steps. All right.
filthy
You're just
heretic.
gonna-
Somebody. Okay, you know
Yeah.
what?
You're pressing X too much. You have to press it slower, and you have to only press right when you.
Oh, that poor lady.
Yeah, don't hold it down. There you go. That's it. That's a combo kill. You have to press X like right when you get contact with the guy. There was no need to kill him. You went out of your way for
I
that.
did. Yep. That was not worth it either. Hold on, I'm gonna do another combo kill here.
Okay. Nice. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but it is a little bit tricky
Yeah.
to get
Time it
down.
right.
And so yeah, imagine, you know, being like about as
Oh, here's that hay bell.
yeah. Hey, there you go.
Here.
Yeah, you're fine. You're good to go. You can tell by the symbol on the top left. Yeah, and then imagine doing that 50 times in one stream. That it just would have been boring. It would not have been fun.
You getting some
He's-
steps in?
Yeah, you know, he's just doing some cardio.
No, it's a woman.
Uh,
It's a woman. That's so.
She, whatever.
In the church. I'm getting
Same
my-
difference.
I'm getting my. It shouldn't make me laugh that much, but good God, it's
She's not even like running against something in front of her. She's trapped on the hitboxes of the people next to her,
Yes,
which is that's what really makes it.
the
great.
Heisman trophies right here.
I love the pose she's in too. That really. Can you eavesdrop on this guy, or is she like ruining that? Oh
No, I
yeah, no,
think
you
I
totally can. All right, yeah, just go right ahead. Maybe.
Is that the wrong guy? It's the wrong guy.
No, you have to listen to the other guy in the pair that
Oh, I have to hit
they're
listen. My
having.
bad.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
coward. If it wasn't for the money, I'd be long gone.
You're either stupid or
We still
blind.
hit the screaming in the
Maybe it's
background. I
both.
love it.
How
Can
can
you?
you say that?
Yeah.
You didn't see what happened.
Oh, I
saw
hear it.
enough.
Yep, there it
Our
is.
caravan was attacked,
Fantastic.
and the first thing he did was
Oh,
No, he
Ubisoft.
didn't run.
What are you
Oh,
talking about?
Ubisoft.
Do you forget what became of the men who attacked us?
Just make
Killed
sure.
by our archers, thanks be to God.
Not our archers, him alone.
So you're saying he saved us?
Yes, he headed for higher ground. Used his bow to kill them.
I had no idea.
The man's a master archer. You do well to remember that.
This is pretty good to listen to.
This is amazing.
Maybe just put her out of her misery.
I kind of want to. I feel like it's
Actually,
kinda-
no.
it's
We'll
kinda-
we'll just leave her there, and then in like, let me see, it's 1190 in about 700 years. Somebody will come and put some magnets on her, and they'll have a perpetual motion machine.
there
So
you go.
just leave her be.
Is he even
That's actually the artifact that the Templars are looking for. They're
perpetual
like
motion?
they're like the apple. Screw that. We've got a perpetual motion machine. We can power the entire world with this.
I love the screaming and the fact that her mouth doesn't move at all.
I love the like juxtaposition of everybody else just calmly sitting down, like,
It's like it's
God
silent.
damn it, Maureen.
It's
This
silent
is
worship, and she's freaking
yeah.
out.
They're all silently judging her. They're like, this bitch.
Where is the one responsible for this?
idea.
Nowhere. It's
Oh.
certainly not me.
There's a lot of...
Excuse me, gentlemen. I just need to go about my day, and I hope you can go about yours as well. By the way, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Death? Thank you. Goodbye.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Death? Thank you. Goodbye.
Where could they be? I don't know. What could happen? What?
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Death?
Uh-oh. They found me.
Everybody would like to talk about our Lord and Savior Death. All right, I have time for all of you, but not a lot. I do have to keep the schedule.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Hold on. Where do I want to go next? I want to go this way.
Yeah.
Disengage.
You'll have to learn about death another day. They do seem to lose sight of you weirdly quickly when you just climb up like 5 feet. You're not gonna get
How do
up
I
and around
how do
that.
I get this thing?
You go around and climb up the other side.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Of course, right after I say they seem to lose sight of you weirdly. Wow, those
It's right
those
here.
rocks were just going straight across.
Yeah.
They were like not dropping at all.
There we go. Synchronize. This doesn't really feel like a good synchronization, honestly. Oh, they're all right there.
Yeah, they're all real pissed at you.
They're real upset. Huh? Really? Oh, crap. I bet.
No, that's fine. I'm not sure if it's coming through on audio, and if it is, then it's not a good. I was gonna say look, but sound is.
No, I got you. Former.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I have to wait.
What did I do with my water bottle? Oh, it's here.
See ya.
Yeah, it's real funny watching them get mad at you for like, what the hell? He's crawling around like an assassin. Who is this guy?
Oh.
Beautiful. And now you're wanted again, or not? Nobody cares. All right,
Well,
just move along, like you always do. That poor man. He didn't deserve that.
Did he just get 2 feet to the face?
You just went right up and like kicked him, kangaroo style. Yeah, I think it's the guy in the way.
Yes, get closer.
Hold right trigger and move forward. There you go.
Okay.
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some
ocean of
strange
trouble.
disappearances in the Rich District, and Talal's men saw my face.
trouble.
My status is compromised. Would you be
My
kind enough
status.
to eliminate them for me in
I hate when
exchange for the
people
information
pronounce
you seek?
words differently than I do.
Status.
like when the British say vitamins.
Vitamins.
Ugh, I hate that. I think you're still doing the informer mission.
Yeah, no, I know. I have the zoom. Wait,
Right stick, I think. There you go.
enhance.
Yeah. That's all the pixelation we have. You still do. Sorry, man.
Kidding me right now?
Nope.
Ah,
I wish I were. It's fine. It's fine.
is that better?
Just- I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm not. I'm not listening to the stream anymore because that's like impossible. Whoa!
What?
Wow.
Where's
I
my
think he's
target?
inside.
Oh. Okay. In here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
And
got
then
you.
hook a
You go
right.
This way, yeah.
I think that was him.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that
Um,
was one of them.
I don't know if you have to kill him or what.
Yeah, he did want me to assassinate them.
Alright. Nice. It's weird that he's called the Informer. I think that's him. Weird that he's called the Informer and not the Informant.
It is weird. Oh, I thought back
Yeah,
zone?
you're going the wrong way.
Alrighty. Sorry, I just want to say hello to that plant.
Uh-oh. Well, there's a hay bale right outside.
Where
It's
is
to
it?
your left. Hold on, go back in. Go back into alright. Ah, you got it. You'll figure it out.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Just,
Okay, that's fine. Go over this way. Mind if I drop in?
hey, buddy. He's like, oh, fuck you. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna talk to you. Not while you're wanted by the cops. Okay. Go down into there on the right. Yep, into there.
Drop down. What are you
Hey,
doing?
run forward. Forward. No, forward. Straight. Okay.
Oh,
Go up the wall to the right.
I'm not going to the blue mark. I should be going to the climb.
Okay. Just kill the guards as soon as you're. No.
I don't want to go
Wait,
there.
wait. No, you're getting away with it. He watched you climb in, and you're getting away with it anyway. Awesome. Okay. That's all right.
That worked. It's fine.
Cool. Why not? That's like when you're playing like GTA 3 and you go into the car paint shop and the cops are watching you do it, and then you come out and the cops are like, "Who's this guy?" Oh.
I am in an ocean of
There
trouble.
was one
I have a
time, I think I
mission to
told you this, but I don't
investigate
think I said this on
strange disappearances in
stream.
the rich
My
district.
brother was playing
allows men
Vice
who saw
City or
my
GTA
face.
3 or
My
something.
status is
And
compromised.
he did that
Would
where
you be
he went
kind
in
enough
and the
to
cops were
eliminate
chasing
them
him.
for me in
Except it
exchange
was
for the
even
information?
more egregious, where one cop in his patrol car got his car on top of my brother's car.
On top.
Yeah, and so the cop went inside with my brother.
And then when they
And
came
my
out,
brother comes out and he doesn't have a wanted level.
oh my
And
god.
we're like, yeah, because that makes sense.
No one
Like,
at
there's
all.
no way that Rockstar could have been like, oh yeah, that'll be a thing though.
Yeah, it's hard to predict that. Yeah, for sure.
Did the informant tell you to kill 2 more people?
Yeah, he did, which is weird.
What?
I don't know why. Can I blend in? You know what?
No, you're right in front of the guard. You can't blend in.
Come on. There you go.
Nice.
Come at me.
One down.
I know you're.
Oh, you crossed his legs there.
Yeah.
He's almost in the recovery position. He'll be fine.
Oh.
Him, not so much. And yeah, he's on. Okay.
Right in the neck.
Why not?
It's
All right.
fine. Can I not go back to the informant? Do I have to wait? All right, I'm not gonna be playing an informant the entire time. Let's do the rest of the viewpoints.
Yeah. So I wasn't paying attention. What happened when you went back to the informant?
He like gave me another job.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Do you have to do it without getting spotted?
I don't think so, because it was another job. So
Let me look that up. Just so we're not missing something.
yeah. I just want to make sure that we're not doing like not 5, but like just that it's just continuous jobs. I would assume not, because it doesn't really get you anything.
Well, there's the achievement.
For doing all the informant jobs?
Yeah, for doing all of the free missions.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Is like, is that considered a free mission, or is it endless?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What is he doing?
Informer, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, this is right next to the... Oh, wait.
The informers were members of the Assassin's Order who aided Altair, even Damn it, goddamn ads. Altair ibn Lahad and other assassins in investigations of assassination targets. However, before they shared their knowledge with the visiting assassin, they required the completion of a small task. Informers could be found within Acre, Jerusalem, and Damascus by synchronizing at viewpoints. They were novices and could only investigate the target, leaving the kill for a higher-ranking assassin. Before revealing their secrets, the informers asked for something in return. Generally, this task was related to something they themselves had been assigned to do, or a situation they could not handle. With another assassin's momentary assistance, their needs were met, and they always gave something useful to the other assassin's mission in return.
Gotcha.
Some informers tested their allies by asking them to collect some assassin's flags. In return for the flags, the informers shared their information. Often an informer had angered a local militia through failure or complacency. Fearful for his life, he offered to give the visiting assassin information if he assassinated the threat in question. In addition, the ally had to stay unexposed. So, that's what it was. So because you got the guards on your tail, you failed the mission and had to restart it.
Okay.
So yeah, do you want to try it again and just see if you can stay undetected?
Yes, it's close by. Let's not run around like an idiot hitting everybody.
There's throw her.
Huh?
You can throw her. Okay, what the hell? Why are you wanted by the guards? Safe citizen. You're a safe citizen.
Oh, I didn't mean to engage with this.
Yeah, well, you did though.
I just locked on to them accidentally. I was trying to lock on to the lady.
Oh, no, you don't lock on to her. You just hold right trigger and hit B.
I got you.
Yeah, sometimes. Oh, no, wait. Stop. Talk to the lady. You did the hard part. You might as well.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Yeah, no problem. One of 12. There's 12. Holy cow.
Yeah, there's a lot of free missions to do.
Wow.
Remember, there's 3 more sections of Damascus, by the way. So the one that we did,
right. Yeah,
and I tried to.
There's the rich, the middle class, and the poor.
Yeah. I tried to do the viewpoints at least, and also the free missions for the other 3 districts, but it wouldn't let me. Are you unscrewing that?
Yeah, I can make it.
It's got a thing, you know.
I was trying to make it quieter.
Oh, I gotcha. No, yeah, I mean, you do you, whatever.
For the information you seek.
Without becoming exposed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it right there. It helps if I actually pay attention. What did you bring?
This game does every now and then assume certain things of you, like, you know,
Paying attention.
basic history knowledge, being able to read.
Yeah, you're right.
An attention span of more than a goldfish.
Who are the Templars again?
Which, to be fair, I have failed on several of those tenets myself at various points playing these games, which is probably a big part of why I kind of got fed up with and tired of playing them.
What do I gotta do?
For now, just ignore her because you want to stay undetected. Him, you need to kill. The guy glowing there.
Okay.
And just walk away quickly. No, don't run, because if you...
My bad.
walk around him, get behind him. Okay, or sneak right by him.
Don't mind me. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Anyway.
Everything here, my friend.
Watch a guard be like, "Hey, you're climbing on the wall! I've detected you! Come on!"
Altair, you're rid of the ones who knew me?
That would stink. Right there,
Excellent. Here's what I learned about
Yeah.
Kalam. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from what you showed me today,
Yeah, I
I'm
kind of
sure
wish
he will share the same
it was
fate
a little
as
bit
the
more
others.
socially acceptable
Thank you
these
again,
days to dress like
Altair.
Altair.
Yeah,
He's got a really kick-ass robe.
it is a cool robe. I agree.
I love that it like it's not just like a dress. It's got like the split in the middle to make it. I
It's
love
nice.
it.
It is nice. I agree. That's my one.
Come see what I've brought.
I'd be very interested to see like what kind.
Sorry, I was just practicing
Just
my.
don't mind me, Mr. Guard. I'm just getting a workout in. Also killing people sometimes. I
was a
love
great
that
kill.
you like
That was a great
that was
kill.
psychopathic. You like stared him in the eyes as he looked back at you, and you're like,
What
yeah,
are you
why
gonna do about
not?
it? What are
Why
you gonna do
not?
about it?
Why not? I guess I'll just go and I'll just murder this man.
Why are you doing this?
You want something?
There's nowhere to run, old man. Help!
It is.
Please, anyone!
It's much easier to like to assassinate the two guys who are like looking
Actually,
away
not
from
messing
you.
up. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do. Okay, can we not be right next to the citizen?
He's fine. He's got plot armor. Honestly, all they were really doing to that guy was just like shoving him around
Yeah.
and like they weren't really like hurting him or anything. They weren't even like punching him.
They're just moving around, pushing around.
We don't even know like if that guy could have like done bad things to
Well,
kids
okay.
that like we can't say on
True, on stream.
yeah. Well, actually, I think it's YouTube that has a bigger problem with it. Point is like specific terms and words that we're not going to specifically identify.
Oh, there we go. That's the good stuff right there. Wait, there he is.
He's not the last of them.
Wait, where did he go? He disappeared.
Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home.
After the fact, we find out
think
that
I'll leave it
we
again
just
anytime
killed 4
soon
or
either.
5 guards.
You've
who
done
were
me a
trying to
kindness,
Yeah.
young man.
take a criminal in.
Be
Yeah,
assured,
yeah, exactly,
I
exactly.
won't forget it.
Yeah. Later on, they're like, oh, that guy was like a mass murderer. Like,
And you're like, oopsies.
he's
I mean,
the
by
Unabomber.
definition, I guess Altair is too.
Well, yes. Yeah.
But not for
No,
the same
no
reasons.
contest. Yes.
No, God. That was close.
I would say that. I mean, most of the people he kills are bad people,
Yes,
right?
in theory, yeah.
Except for the people that the player chooses to kill, like the guards. I feel like most of the guards are probably like decent.
Yeah, except for the ones that we have to kill, like the saving citizen ones.
I mean, even that. Well, no, hold on. No, okay,
I didn't
too
mean
late.
to do that.
Nice.
Well, I got
You got one.
Hey, I want my sword, you dummy.
By the way, I fiddled around with using the short blade a little bit. Absolutely worthless.
Really?
It like there's no point to using it as far as I can tell.
Can you counter with it or do anything like that? It's just.
I mean, you can,
it's
but
just like the regular
it's
sword?
not as good as the regular sword.
Oh, that's silly. Oh, it's kind of cool seeing some new cutscenes though.
I guess, but
Ah, jeez.
it's not as good at blocking. I don't think it does as much damage.
Oh, that.
That
hurts.
was cool. It
That
was
was
stupid.
brutal.
Like, there's no reason for you in a fight to your right, right there.
There's also no reason I should be able to kill somebody with a sword length that's half theirs.
Praise God, you've
Well,
saved me. All the city
I mean, unless the,
Yeah, I
the-
mean,
the,
pretty
the
much.
skill discrepancy should be high, obviously, but like,
Right. I mean, so nothing is like certain in a fight of any kind. If you do get into a fight, whether it's unarmed, whether it's melee arms, whether it's ranged arms, there's not going to be any like hard and fast rules like this thing will always happen, this thing will never happen. But there are a lot of generalities that you can make, and somebody with a knife in like wide open unrestricted combat like this
yeah.
should very rarely, if ever, win against somebody with a sword.
Right.
Just because, like, if you've got a sword, like, turns out we made those things for a reason. They're like kind of a big advantage. Okay, and there's a viewpoint right on top of where you are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. All right.
That's what you had selected originally when you came over here.
No, I did actually
No,
select this mission.
I'm pretty sure you.
Did I? Oh, all right.
I think you did. I don't know. I could be wrong.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Who said show yourself? Oh, show yourself. Sorry, I'm climbing a building right now.
Yeah. How dare you? You should.
Ooh,
yeah.
piece
Wait.
candy.
Hold off.
Ooh,
Hold
piece
off.
Candy.
What happened here? You have no business here. Please.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's. I mean, at this point, it's kind of a joke, but.
I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah. I mean, the whether you continue to do it or not will be dependent on you watching the video on YouTube. And, no, you didn't synchronize.
Oh no! Ah! Oh no! Oh no!
And the guards are pissed at you.
Yeah, because I jumped on their heads.
I
didn't
wasn't
do
looking
that.
right in that moment. That's awesome.
I like how I get to a certain height and they're just like, oh, we can't see him anymore. We gotta
Yeah,
go find him.
yeah. It's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like you climb like 10 feet up, and they're like, he's invisible. We've lost him, boys.
He's gone.
It's not like you climb like super fast either, and they like get confused or anything.
No.
It's like no, he's very slowly climbing up the side of this building.
Yeah, I mean he's really fast.
Okay, synchronize.
There we go.
There you go.
I almost did it again.
I was like, no, synchronize. Don't jump off again.
People just watch me like, what is he doing? He's like, I'm going for my part time. Oh no, 3 more. Oh, it's because I jumped right out on
Within the
bodies.
rich district.
To the infidel.
Hey, you've got the guys there to help you. Oh, as soon as they lose you, they forget about their fight with the vigilantes.
Yep, apparently.
That's convenient.
Yes, I did this. I did this.
Yeah.
Yes, walk by. I did
This
this.
is my work. Thank you for this meal. Some guy comes along and they're like, "Hey, you gonna sell those guys? I could use a quick buck."
Don't hurt me, please.
I like how he kind of looks like he's just being like, he's a tough
Yeah,
guy,
they're
being
just like
tossed around by
playing
friends.
volleyball with him. Like they're just having. Honestly, it kind of looks like a pillow fight at a slumber party.
It does.
It doesn't look like they're really harassing him at all. Wow, that was okay.
Okay, apparently
I would not have expected you to assassinate that guy specifically.
That wasn't the guy I was going for either, but apparently that's the guy that got killed. Yep.
All right, 1,
1.
a 2, a 3, ow, 3.
I like how that lady was just kind of ran to the middle of the fight. That was good.
Yeah. Oh God, there's people fighting with swords and it's scary. Better run right through the middle of them.
Thank you.
I'd say that's unrealistic, but actually,
As brave as you.
I fully believe there would be somebody that stupid.
Yes.
I know what it is to be a true.
That panic in the situation.
Yeah.
Wait, we talked, right? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He was.
It
I
was
just
just
stuck in this
weirdly
moment.
focused on him for a while. Okay.
One more over here.
There's really not that many missions.
No. It's just all the side quests, I think, that take up so much.
Yeah. There you go.
Would you climb? Can you not? It's
go-
lattice work.
yeah,
You
there
can
you
climb. You can climb, buddy. There you go.
Go to the right. Go to the right a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean that
Hey,
works
I went
too.
to the left.
And then just yeah. Do you? I forget. Do you get a little confused between your rights and lefts? Don't. No. Stay away from that. Stay-
No, I don't. I just immediately go for something and I go the wrong direction.
Okay.
Let's just let him fall. That's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
what?
I think you need
That
to go
was
through
not
that
realistic.
gate there.
Can I jump on the pole? Over here?
Yeah. So I think if you like walk out on okay, or that. They don't care. You're fine.
Okay, okay.
I'm not sure. You might need to do some roof running. Who is that guy? Is that a guard?
I don't know.
Hold on. Look at his face there.
Yeah,
He's like a very photogenic,
he does not look like
Middle Ages guard.
he does not look like an NPC.
He doesn't
either.
particularly look Middle Eastern. I mean, maybe a little, but he kind of looks I don't know, almost Italian.
Yeah, he does. You're right. Look at us being racist against the NPCs.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Jerusalem
You
in
can't see.
1190, would that have been controlled by the Europeans? Because this whole thing does take place during
Yeah.
one of the Crusades.
Look at the cute little dance we're doing right here.
He's like, "What are you doing? This is a dumb game. What are you doing?"
I was going in right circles, and he was going lefty loosey. Is that a homeless?
That's a harasser. So hold right trigger and hit B. And if you grab her again, yeah, that guy's an asshole. If you
Wait, did I just grab the
yeah,
his chest
yeah,
skin?
you just grabbed his chest and threw him. Hold on, wait. Grab her again and throw her into the scaffolding there, if you can. Kind of like position yourself to be able to do that. Try it with him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
ignored.
Okay, forget about him. Oh, she ran away. Oh,
There we go,
all
there
right,
we go.
there you go. Okay, you gotta like.
I'm doing the wrong thing. Move.
Hold on. There you go. Do it. Yeah, nice.
Oh. Oh God. Goodness gracious.
Oh yeah. They get real mad at you for doing that.
Obviously.
I found that out last night by accident. I was like, whoa, there's destructible environments in this game. That's pretty
I had
cool.
no idea. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I killed a homeless guy. That's rough.
Yeah, well, he was kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
He just walked up to random people and punched them
kidding.
for no reason.
Who are these guards?
I don't know. I think they might be like higher ranking than the ones you
Can
find
we
in
counter?
Damascus.
Can we counter, please?
There you go. Nice.
Gosh, how many?
I can hear. I love how much I can hear you button mashing, and you're doing it like 10 times more than you need to be doing it.
Yeah, I know.
And
That's just how I used to play the
it's
game. I'm
only
so
funny
used to it.
because I do the exact same thing. And even in the moment, I'm thinking to myself, like, 90% of these button presses are doing nothing. Ignore him. No, to the left. Yep, in the back there.
Alright.
I hate those. I don't know why Ubisoft put those guys in the game. Because they're really... Just sit on the bench. See if he ignores it. Okay. Oh, you got him. Nice.
Oh my gosh, that was
Beautiful.
so clean.
That was so fast. Nice.
You saved me.
That was
All
awesome.
the city
Oh my
will know of your sacrifice.
All the city? Every one of them? Man, these guys have some fresh haircuts. I like it.
Yeah, you're like halfway done with the rich district of Jerusalem.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot.
That's the middle district. That's the poor district. Okay. Okay, I'm almost done the poor people. Not the poor, the civilians.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. I need to go like this. Okay, not like that.
Yeah, sometimes, the rooftop running is like not
better.
quite as well designed as you'd want it to be. Yeah, no, climb up that and then like go to the right. Or jump across there.
I keep doing that. You keep saying go
Yeah.
one direction, and I go the opposite.
Yeah, it's... And then, jump across there, on that. Beautiful.
There we go.
Well...
You look familiar.
Oh, no,
Well.
no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
That's one of the things that I love doing in Skyrim. If the guards come up to you and they're like, "Wait, I know you." If you just like exit the conversation, then they don't actually like recognize you and try to
Arrest you or do whatever.
or arrest you or kill you. Yeah, you just like leave the conversation. And they're like, "Oh, okay. Have a good day then."
They don't try to interrogate you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, no.
I do love that too.
But yeah, if you select one of the options, then you're like you're making a big mistake, or like no you don't or whatever.
It goes to this full-on tirade.
Yeah,
of,
no,
like,
no. They're like, you've committed crimes against Skyrim and the people. What say you in your defense?
You will pay.
And there's like no dialogue option that you can choose that won't lead to that.
Yeah, there's nothing you can choose
Because
that
I
will
mean,
de-escalate.
obviously, like if Bethesda had included that, then
Everyone would just
they
pick
would
it.
just you'd choose it every single time.
course.
Why would you not? But if you just exit the conversation, I don't know if that's intentional or I'm assuming it's a mistake that Bethesda made. They
When
didn't
they're
account
designing.
for people just leaving the conversation. But if you
Yeah.
just leave the conversation, then the Skyrim guards are just like, well, am I? I'm looking at the wrong microphone. Okay, yes, my voice is coming through. Oh God. Yeah, if you just exit the conversation, then the guards are just like, all right, have a good day.
Have a nice
Sorry
day.
to bother you, sir. Yeah, there's one right to the southeast of you. No, right to the southeast. The safe citizen.
Oh, right here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know why. For some reason, it looked like the vigilantes.
Right. Yeah.
I
No.
don't know why.
It's poorly designed.
Mentally, it
that
just- it
they.
did when I looked at
What's the one with the like dot with the dome on top?
That's scholars.
Got it. I knew that wasn't a free mission, but I was like, what is that?
How many we got? Let's go about this situation.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just minding my own business. the delayed reaction there from the guard is like he watches you do it and he's like,
Uh huh.
I feel like I'm supposed to be mad about this. How do I feel about this?
Oh wait, did you kill my other buddy? Okay, I am definitely mad about this.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at my sword out.
Oh, brutal.
That is rough. Oh, that's my favorite right
Man,
there.
you know, I can't wait to see what the assassinations and cutscenes and everything look like in Assassin's Creed Origins. Because the last one that I played was Syndicate.
Which one was that?
So it goes Assassin's Creed 1, and then 2, Brotherhood Revelations 3.
Right.
Because, you know, naturally the third game is going to be the fifth one you release.
Right.
Then it goes 4, Black Flag, then Unity, Syndicate, and then it goes Origins.
Can I climb up this ladder? Just climb up the ladder, man! Oh my goodness!
Who'd have thought that it'd be so hard to hit LB? Too late.
Oh my gosh!
Run away,
Go,
run away.
Run up the ladder! Run up the ladder! Run up the ladder.
There's your goal. Right across the roofs. Not the hay bale.
Go in the. Okay.
You gotta.
I'm not trying to get in the
jump over
pile.
the-
I don't want to get in the pile. I just want to go this way.
There you go.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
kind of.
Wait, is this?
Oh, damn it. No, too late.
How many of these guys are there?
A lot.
All right.
I'm not sure that you want to fight your way out of this.
3 for 3. No, it's not
Well,
worth it.
we've got about an hour.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Uh,
Keep getting caught in fights. Sorry. Oh, there we go.
it's kind of hard not to in this game.
It really is. Would you climb? Climb? Climb. There you go. Just climb the top.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to tell what you can and can't climb sometimes. I know you can climb up there. He's just not doing
What
it
is
right now.
going on?
Oh, you gotta. Yeah, okay.
Ow! Oh, they're throwing rocks
Yeah,
at me.
throwing rocks at you.
Don't try and blend, dude. What are you doing?
If I run around to the other side,
Okay.
excuse me, sir. You didn't say anything.
Man, sometimes
go.
Altair is very, like the real,
Go
real
left, go
clutch.
left, go left. Don't hit A. No,
We tried. What is this?
just
Stage
a little
mode?
more cinematic experience. You just hit that button and you get a nice little zoomed out camera where you can see what's going on.
See all the
and-
fun stuff.
Okay. And then yeah, you gotta
Yep.
grab on that nubbin on the right.
Hey, we're hiding.
There
up
you
I couldn't
go.
see me anymore. This is a beautiful place.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Where's my...
it's on top. You gotta climb up the dome. Climb up on, yeah, that.
Works. I can't. I presume I can't climb any higher, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then,
What
yeah,
was-
run around to,
what is
like, your
that?
left there.
Yeah. What is that?
I think it was a bird.
Interesting.
So I think you jump from there into the hay bale, which that's a heroic leap. If you can make it
That's like
from there
30
to the
feet
yeah,
out.
yeah. Hold on, not there. Is it there? I don't think so.
I thought it was here.
Try go around one more. You should see like birds and droppings or something.
Interesting. Oh, there it is. I see it.
Ah.
See it?
It would have been way funnier if Ubisoft had
would've.
put the jump off point
Like, all the way over
on
here.
top of the Golden Dome. Even that, like, that's a pretty good jump. Like, you're not jumping nothing
No,
there.
no, you're not. Okay, pickpocket. Oh, we haven't had a pickpocket yet, have we?
Not this stream, no.
I doubt we'll find him here. He just
Disappear.
Guards are like, where could he possibly be?
I jumped
It's
out.
like, do you ever see Louis C.K. had a bit on his like 4-year-old daughter playing hide and seek or 2 or whatever,
yeah.
and she's telling him where to hide,
Uh-huh.
and then she's like, "Daddy, you go hide there," and then she comes up to him and she's like, "I found you."
It's not so simple,
And then,
my friend.
and
But
then
it is. I know
he
all
has
his
to look
tricks.
for her,
He's a
and
coward,
her
not a
idea of
fighter.
hiding is to just
He'll run at the first sign of
stand in
trouble.
front of the wall
Take
and
this
like
man.
kind of crouch
It'll show
down a
you
little
where
bit,
he
and he's
likes
like,
to hide.
"There's
You don't
nothing
understand.
here."
You were afraid. You call
Funniest
yourself a
thing.
warrior,
That's really
but a
funny.
single slave trader fills you with fear.
And he's
Fear?
like,
Nothing
"Yeah,
of
and
the
I
sort.
can't just walk
Then
up to her and go,
It would be
yeah,
bad
you're
business on
there,
my
because
part.
she'll cry and
Right.
poop her
Making work
pants."
for
You.
It's just
So
so
now
I
you
have to
understand?
walk around the house
Go.
going,
Leave now.
"Where is she? Where is she? Where could she be?"
What do I hit? B?
Yeah, let go of, well, hold on. When he's looking away from you, you let go of A, and then you just walk up and hold B. And he was looking at you do that.
Yep. I like how it's just like, oh, well, I lost it. Have a nice day.
Yeah. He doesn't bother going to tell anybody, be like, yeah, hey,
I literally
this
just
guy
lost-
stole the plans for your escape. Like, you might want to, you kicked off of air there, but
Yeah, that
okay.
was weird.
Yeah, like, you might want to rethink your escape plans, because,
Somebody,
so
knows
somebody
him now.
stole the plans for, like,
Is the
if
great
somebody
Alpha
stole
here
the
before
plans for the, oh,
What
you
an
have
honor.
3 minutes to do
You must be
this.
here for a very important
Ooh, it's gonna be tight.
mission. Maybe I could help you.
If somebody stole the
Been
plans for,
eavesdropping,
like,
and I have learned much.
I
However,
don't
I
know,
have
like
erred.
the you know
I
the
had some
armored
massive
car that
flags
like
to
the president
deliver
drives
to the
around
Bureau,
in.
but I
They'd
lost them
probably
when
be
attacked
like,
by thugs.
you know what? Maybe
you
let's
find them for us?
Let's remake this.
yeah,
Must
let's
be back to my mentor
transport the
before he
president a
returns
different
from the
way
market,
so that you know
you must
he
be
doesn't
fast as
get
the wind.
murdered. Jinx. Okay.
What?
Oh my
Oh my
lord!
God!
Oh.
Oh my.
They're flags. You okay? So it's like
Okay.
a predetermined route, basically. So it should be fairly easy to turn around. Turn around. Yep. So just go through, grab all the flags. So it should be fairly easy to just run through, get one after the other. Up. There you go.
Alright.
Nice, nice. Yep, across the roofs. This is just like speedrunning Halo 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh,
You're good.
it
You're
is-
good.
It is so.
You have so
it's
much time.
So
it's
wonky.
so difficult. Yes,
it's
I know.
so wonky.
And
There
then
we
just
are.
yep, beautiful. No,
No.
up,
No.
up,
Up.
yep.
Up.
Go on,
Paul.
boy. Come on, you can do
There
it.
you go.
And then to your.
Oh no!
Up,
It
I
was
think up.
not.
Up.
It was not the flag I was supposed
Oh,
to get.
uh-oh. That's not good.
No, it's not good.
That-
You drop down. Drop. Okay.
Are you supposed to? I think there's arrows pointing up, so I think you're supposed to go up. Actually,
Oh God. Why was there? Why is there a Jerusalem flag?
that's crappy design.
That is very crappy design. I mean, I guess
There
it's
you
supposed
go.
to be a freebie, but
Yeah, but that's kind of crappy.
oh, it's right there. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Can he can't make that jump. Oh, what was? Okay. We'll take it, I guess. There you
it
go.
is.
Yeah, I think you probably still have time.
Wow. What are you doing?
He's just like crouching down, like your butt is touching the roof that you were just standing on. There you go. And one more. And you still gotta talk to him. Just drop, drop.
It did drop. I don't know why he wasn't dropping on the ladder. Okay.
That is great.
Yeah, not too
I knew
bad.
I could count on you, Master.
Even with a
Archangel.
pretty major mess up, you still had a minute to spare.
That Jerusalem flag
talking about
confused
Yeah,
the
well,
absolute
it's
Jesus out of me.
terrible design
Yeah.
because it
Loyal followers, all
and
of
it
whom were
looks
ready to
if
give
like
their
they had
lives
made
for
the
them.
flags that you have
Honestly,
to
looks
collect
just
like
like it.
green or something. That would have been one thing,
Giving
but
Talal time to escape. That is
ugh.
all I know. I hope my small contribution will help.
See, I kind of wish like what they had done was for those informer missions where you have to run around and collect the flags, like it would count towards the Jerusalem flags that you have to
Yeah,
collect.
like-
that would have been, and it wouldn't even have to be like if you do all the informer missions where they send you to collect flags, then that gives you all the flags that you have to collect in Jerusalem. I'm not even saying that.
Just like a couple of flags.
But yeah, just like 40%, half maybe. That would have been nice.
Yeah, it would.
If it was like if you do all the informer missions, you get like 80 to 90% of the flags. That would be awesome. I wouldn't want them to give all the flags through the informer missions though, just because like that would be a little bit too easy. Like you do kind of want some sense of like you have to find secrets in the world in order to get all these flags, but
Why are there more people showing up?
because there's just nearby guard. You can get into fights that end up entangling like 50 people.
I know, it's crazy.
In fact, there's one achievement for like 25.
Yeah.
So
Were half as brave as you.
Have we gotten that? We've gotten that already.
yeah, I got that one in 2017.
Yeah.
A true hero.
Let me see.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look
Disengage. We're
at.
done talking to that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Now look at the scholars that are gonna be there for a while, for another 10 seconds, and now you can leave.
Okay, now I can.
Now,
Wow.
now you have my permission to die.
Where's that from?
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, right.
I was born in the dark. Nope.
I don't want to touch that. Wait,
Yeah,
yeah, I go
I-
through a gate. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. How? How do I get through this gate?
Through the outside of the city, it looks like. So if you, yeah, turn right. There you go.
There's a gate over here. Okay. That's a flag. I don't want to get the flag.
Yeah. Go jump to your left. And yeah. Go outside the city.
What is that fool doing? He's going to cause trouble.
Okay.
Excuse us, sir.
Excuse us. Sorry. It's just gonna blend.
Just yeah, and then turn right. There you go. That's how you get to that area.
Oh, it's all over. Oh,
Yeah.
they're picking on some guy in a graveyard.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, you wanted to give flowers to your deceased mother.
Yeah. How could you?
Guess what? We're gonna shake you down for some money.
Okay. I'd like to do one of these fights without getting stabbed.
Maybe one day.
There we go.
God is on my side.
Okay. God is on my side. I'd like to fight somebody who's like, God is not on my side. God is on your side.
And then promptly just dies.
Oh, God, that was so brutal. He like broke his nose, kicked him in the nuts.
Thank you, my boy.
Just sliced
I
open
only
his
wish
face.
my sons were half as brave.
Okay.
I'll see to it
Kill the
that you hear this
Templars.
tale and know what it is to be
One,
a true hero.
2, 3,
Okay, just gonna stare at him for a little
4,
while. Apparently.
5, 6.
Great.
6 achievements to get flags. 1 achievement to have the like maximum health bar.
Oh, the sink.
1 achievement for finding all the high points. 1 achievement to see 85% of the memory glitches.
Right, that's what we'll do.
Completing the free mission. Let's see. 3 achievements for completing the free missions in the various places. Thanks for taking that screenshot.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. You're welcome.
Go through every dialogue option with Lucy.
Yep, what we're working on.
Which, once again, I did when we restarted this. I made sure to go through and talk. That's a harasser, by the way. The girl in the.
Okay.
Is she still a harasser? Like if she's oh, there you go. Throw her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh hey, whoa! This is a family-friendly stream.
Yeah.
Watch where you're pointing the camera, sir.
Open your eyes, fool.
Oh, that was almost very good censorship there.
Almost.
And then you
adjusted. I didn't mean to adjust. There we go. Oh.
Careful. If you hold on, if you throw her 5 times, she will die, and the guards will get on you.
Oh, all right.
So just be aware of that.
I totally forgot about that.
Okay, Hands of a Thief, pickpocket 200 throwing knives. We don't have throwing knives yet, so we can't do that achievement yet. Eagle's Eye, kill 75 guards by throwing knives. Basically, as soon as you get throwing knives, you should take every opportunity to pickpocket them and kill guards with them.
Alright, I'm down for that.
Enemy of the Poor, grab and throw 25 harassers. We're, I guess, just gonna work on that. Anytime we see a harasser, we'll just.
We're at 2, right? I don't know how many you did, but
I did a lot.
Okay.
But
eventually we'll get it.
As far as I'm aware, the achievement should already have popped for me. We're just going to hope that at some point by the end of the playthrough, it does pop for me.
Yeah. How do I get over to this save?
It looks like there's an opening from the north.
Okay, so I'll go this way. Oh, you fool.
Hold on, I would have said east. Or, well, okay, yeah, no, there might be an opening there. Yeah, just keep going.
Flag.
Yeah, and then the keeper, yeah, those are just flags. That's it. We get those achievements. We've got all the, well, I've got all the achievements for Assassin's Creed.
Alright, apparently we're gonna have to do this.
You might be able to parkour your way over them, but...
First off, why wasn't I not attacking them with my sword? I was mashing it.
Were you holding down right trigger?
No.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Fairly sure, maybe I was.
I mean, that would do it.
That would do it, that's true.
That was... interesting.
Alright, see you guys.
That... okay. Oh, you still got the chase cam on.
Absolutely.
I cursed you with that forever. I love it. Oh. No, you do have to turn it on every time. Okay. Well, I like that you're electing to turn it on then.
I mean, I came over here specifically for this, so let's do this.
I think the citizen ran away.
Did it? That was the citizen I was supposed to save.
Yeah, oh no, I think they're still there. They just like moved away from the fight.
Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. Yes, suck. Seriously? Defend yourself, man! There we go. Oh, gored through.
That's a horrible place to get stabbed, too, because you're going to live through that for hours. Oh.
Yeah,
honestly,
you
could...
I mean, it's lethal in the way of, like,
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna kill you,
like,
but
that'll...
they're going to be bleeding
So
for
that
hours.
guy, I think you stabbed through the heart. He'll probably be dead within, like, minutes.
That guy's struggling.
Although he's wiggling around like he's still alive. Hold on, walk up to him and get your assassin's blade out. There you go. You totally did not put... You just, like... You put your knife, like, up to his neck, and he's like, I'm just gonna play dead. I'm just gonna play dead. Yeah, you totally got me, buddy. Yeah, so I guess the citizen did run away, so... Move away, let the thing reset, and go back there.
Kill him again, great.
I guess, yeah, because you had the guards on you when you went to go start the mission. It didn't count.
That stinks. I can't just bring the...
It's crappy because I mean, you gotta fight the guards for that anyway. You should be good at this point if you just run back there.
Oh, there we go. Yay.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Assassin's Creed. It will like reset things for you pretty quickly.
There we go.
Yeah, see if you can do it again. Nope. I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Okay, just killed the citizen, but that's fine.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Seriously, that doesn't make you queasy, man?
Did you see Altair's face there? He's like, yeah. Oh, he's loving this. Oh my god, what a sociopath. Are the assassins supposed to be the good guys? Because I kind of feel like they're not.
With that kind of face he just gave. I mean, he's killed over
I don't know.
100 people today.
I mean,
I think he's kind of enjoying it.
The implication is kind of supposed to be that they're like, you know, these are terrible people that they're killing, so...
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah.
Until we get to
You
the
know
very
what?
end.
I mean, if I killed somebody who was like a terrible, like an irredeemable, subhuman piece of garbage,
Right.
I don't think I'd feel bad about it.
Die, infidel. Oh, God, I gotta get out of here with all this nonsense. Come on, I walked the correct way through your silly checkpoint.
Let's run up the ladder.
Can we get up this ladder? What is going on?
You're holding A, I think.
I just want to climb the ladder. I want to climb the ladder fast, though.
Go.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't. It's if you hold right trigger when you're climbing, or they saw you at the last second. Yeah. So when you're climbing, holding right trigger does nothing. Run around the opposite side, then jump in the garden.
What are you doing? You fool!
Yeah, they're not gonna let you in the
Oh, I
bureau when
wasn't
you
even
got the
trying to go
guards
into the
on you.
bureau. All right, you know what? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How many of you are there?
Just 4. Probably. Oh!
Enough. Enough.
Oh!
You know, if I saw one of my buddies get killed like that, I would be like, you know what? I'm out.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, yeah.
he's not moving like exceptionally fast, and
True.
like he's doing all these unnecessary spin arounds. Like, if you had a sword, you'd just be like, "I'll just stick it out." Okay, you're dead.
Yep.
Congrats, you spun around. I just.
Because of your own, what is the word I'm looking for? Flamboyancy? Not flamboyancy. You know what I'm trying to say.
Vanity?
Not vanity.
Flair?
Flair, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Your, what's it called when you swing your sword around?
Flourish.
Flourish.
Okay, you know what? Come on. Thank God this series got better with the mechanics, because there are times that it just feels so buggy.
It would be nice. I would love it if Ubisoft, and not just Ubisoft actually, but a lot of companies would go back and clean up the mechanics for their older games.
Yeah, not even like make it like this beautiful remastered thing, but just like
right. So I do
a couple
like
weeks re-release it.
with Nintendo. I'm never particularly impressed with their re-releases of their games. You know, graphically speaking, like the remaster is usually like okay. It's nothing too impressive as far as I'm concerned. But what I really do appreciate about when they re-release a game is that they go through and they like touch up the controls to make them more palatable, I guess, more functional from a modern standpoint. Like with Skyward Sword HD, instead of just totally locking the sword movement to motion controls with the Joy-Con, they were like, well, people hate that, so I guess we'll just, you know, make it so that you can swing the sword with the joystick.
Right.
Which is still dumb, but it's, you know, arguably less dumb than having it locked to motion controls.
Got a lot of bodies.
Good you
Yeah,
came
there are.
along when you
I think I
did.
killed 10 people there.
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Drop in the bucket. You'll kill more. Don't worry. That wasn't even the safe citizen that you had targeted. That was one next to the safe citizen you had targeted.
Where's the one that I had targeted?
That way.
Oh, is it around the corner?
I guess. Hey, you're about to get 12 out of 12. Right, there it is. That's a lot of guards
Damn
harassing
it,
one guy.
damn it.
Oh,
No,
did
he ran away.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause I was-
Just run away. Don't even bother. If you can just get
Yeah,
up to the
that's my
rooftop
plan.
garden.
Please,
You
please.
might need to run around to the side and then jump in, jump in, jump in.
Jump in!
Oh, jump in. No, it's too late.
Oh my gosh, Altair. Let's see some hustle, man.
Let's see here.
What?
Colin's telling me that he still hasn't seen season 5 of The Expanse.
Really?
Have you seen that show at all?
Not at all, no.
Oh, you would love it.
Is it good?
Oh, it's real good.
What's the premise?
So it's future space travel, but it's not far future. Don't grab that.
I got you. Okay.
It's
fair.
future space travel, but it's not like far future. It's like 150 to 200 years into the future.
I got you. So,
But
like-
humanity is still like they're using like fusion rockets, so sublight speed.
Yeah, I was
so
about to
it's
ask,
all
it's
in the
sublight
solar
speed.
system, and it's they're using like very real physics.
Oh my gosh. Talk
Okay.
about ladder.
Good news is we just got another 45 minutes.
Oh really?
Yeah. Colin will be available at 8:45 for Stargate.
You were supposed to jump on them. Goodness gracious. Alright. I'm getting shot by a bow and arrow. Great.
So yeah, so it's all about, you know, with increased population and the inability to really go beyond the solar system, or at least, you know, very much. Humanity can fairly easily travel around the solar system, but not
Outside of it?
right, not to like other solar systems like Alpha Centauri or anything.
Right.
Certainly not to like any other galaxies. And certain resources for some people are getting kind of scarce, like water. So there's people on Earth, there's people in Mars, and then there's people kind of scattered throughout the outer belt on places like Ceres. Wait, talk to the guy. Talk to the guy.
I can't.
Oh, what?
Because I'm not anonymous.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, this guy is freaking...
Okay, so after you kill him, can you talk to the guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on up, buddy. Come on up. Yep.
Beautiful. Nice.
Okay. That was some hops, but alright.
He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still,
You can see the shadow of a guard who, like,
I'll hurry.
totally should have
Think
seen
I'll be
you.
looking anytime
But
soon,
he's
either.
just looking the wrong way, I
You've
guess.
done me
Or
a
he's
kindness,
just like,
son.
I'm not getting involved
Yeah,
with
sure.
that. I saw how
I just
he...
saw him kill 5 guys. I'm
Yeah,
not getting
those guys
involved.
all got their asses kicked. I'm not. Screw that. Okay, Okay.
Last one.
Well, and then a couple more free missions,
Yeah.
like pickpockets and stuff, but no more saved citizens.
No, that was it for all citizens were saved.
And there's your viewpoint that you're climbing
Can
to.
we make this jump?
No.
Whoa-wee. Hey, I didn't actually lose
Well.
my sync. Don't just look, buddy. Just
Yeah.
jump.
You know, Ezio could make that jump.
He definitely could have. That's why Ezio's the superior assassin.
Oh, hold on.
I think he is.
I am Team Altair all the way.
Not Team Ezio?
Nah. I mean, so I don't know how much you remember from
Two.
Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations.
Again, I only played 2, so.
Oh, only 2. Okay. So yeah. Well, I mean, let's just say there's more to learn about
that's
the
it.
universe.
Alright.
You know, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
No spoilers.
there are things yet to be learned.
Oh boy. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that's fair. I don't know the whole story for Ezio, so. Really sucks about his family, though.
Yes, it does.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played the
Yeah.
first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Don't jump off the viewpoint before sinking.
So the Expanse. So
Right, you're right.
without spoiling too much of it, the whole show it's mostly about like inner solar system politics.
So,
But there's also
politics outside of the planet itself. Okay.
Oh, there's a Templar.
Yeah, I don't want to kill a Templar, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't we want to save that, or?
It doesn't matter to me.
Get in.
Oh, they saw you at the last second. Might as well just kill him. I mean, he's really asking for it.
He really is asking for it. This guy he's collateral. He shouldn't have showed up.
Oh, is he gonna throw you off? Yup.
Oh,
Oh,
flat on my face.
ouch. You didn't lose any health, though. Oh.
Alright, you know what? This is ridiculous. The best strategy.
Try to... No, actually, I don't think combo kills work on them.
I don't think it does.
Whoa,
okay,
jeez.
what happened?
He's brutal. So you can't counter a Templar at all?
No, you can. I'm trying to do exactly that.
There you go.
Oh my god,
Just like
that was
that.
my last
All right.
chance.
Yeah, and then just keep them on the ground. Awesome. So they're not that tough.
No, they're
but
not, but you just have to be able to counter in time to
right.
be able to take them out.
They certainly can be tricky. You're not wanted, so you might be able to, yeah,
Hang out over here.
just spy on them
If the
and.
guard won't take action, it falls to us to do something.
I didn't want to do
What
Eagle
you
Vision.
propose is
I
madness.
usually have to hit listen.
But necessary.
Yeah,
How many more will
I
be
forget.
allowed
Is
to go
Eagle
missing
Vision a
before the
thing
people
in
take a
Assassin's
stand?
Creed
It does not
2?
affect us.
I don't remember.
Not yet.
So they kind
But
of
if we
get
continue
rid of
to
it
Did you?
later
I
on.
mean,
It
I never
will.
used it, honestly.
What do you
Yeah,
propose?
no,
Useless.
I've watched them.
It's kind of like a neat
Everything
feature,
there
but
is
it's
to know
also
about
like,
this operation.
why bother?
It's all
And also,
like-
I feel like it
map,
takes
I
away
think.
some of the realism of the game. Like,
Inspects
oh,
his
It does,
I have
it's-
superpowers
At
to
the same
look at
time.
like people.
Well,
This is
but
when
the
our
weird part of
strength-
it is like I would have
So
been
you
more
have a
okay
piece of
with it
paper.
if they were like,
It won't save you when you're discovered.
this is not
Won't shield you from
a
their swords
literal
and
thing
arrows.
that's happening.
If all
This
goes
is
well,
just
it won't
like
come to that.
this is a meta thing
Anyway,
for the player,
player,
so
yeah.
that
I'll
like
have to take.
you know
Wish me
know
luck,
what to
my
do.
friend.
Indeed,
But
you'll need it.
the weird thing is like it's an in-universe thing.
Right.
Like that's literally happening. You actually have vision because you're more perceptive, or
That means this is the thing he was given.
yeah. He's like, ah, dang it, who could have stolen it?
that everyone?
Let's see. Wait, can you go to the other districts? And you can't. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try. I'll show you. It has a barrier typically.
Okay. Well, so I know that was the case with Damascus. I don't know if that's the case with Jerusalem.
Yeah. So this is the right direction. See, it already has this.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, let's just go do the mission then.
Can I access?
I don't like when games do that. And they're like, we're going to open up a tiny amount of the game to you at a time. Like,
Yeah.
no, just do like Breath of the Wild, do like Skyrim, do like
Everything's open.
like Dragon Age, kind of.
Yeah, I think
Where
I
you
think
know,
people-
Dragon Age not so much, but
I think
kind
developers
of.
definitely realized like, hey, we should just open this up for
Yeah,
everybody.
no, that
like-
is absolutely the way to go.
Yeah.
I cannot think of a single type of... What is going on with her?
I didn't even mean to do that. I'm sorry. Family friendly. Okay.
What is, like... there should be a ladder. Yeah,
There it is. Oh.
Alright.
Can we climb down? There we go.
Now you can finally play the game.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Your presence here deprives me of both. What do you want?
Al-Muallim
trying,
has
man.
Ask that
It's
you
fine.
perform some
I'm
menial
trying.
task in an effort
I don't know
to
what it
redeem
sounds like.
yourself.
That's
So
fine.
be out.
Very
like,
well.
just
Here's what I know. He traffics
just
in
hoping
human
it's not
lives, kidnapping Jerusalem
coming
citizens
through
and
on
selling
the
them into
capture.
slavery.
I have
His
a
base is a
feeling that it
warehouse
probably is.
located
Oh, I
inside
think
the Barbican
this is
north
the guy
of here.
from the beginning of the
As we
game because
speak, he prepares a caravan
he's
for
missing his
travel.
arm.
I'll strike while he's
Um,
inspecting his
Oh
stock.
yeah.
If I can avoid
So
his
this
men,
is the guy who
Talal
like
himself should prove little
rightfully
challenge.
hates you.
Little challenge. Listen to you.
Oh right. It's,
Such
right, because
arrogance.
he lost his arm.
Are we
Yeah,
finished?
and his
Are you
you know,
satisfied with
brother,
what I've
yeah.
learned?
No. But it will have to do.
He's looking a little haggard.
Can't imagine why. You know, he's
No idea why.
might have lost something kind of important to him
Something
recently,
close,
or
something fairly close to him, and something very
something
close
he
to
was
him.
kind of attached to.
Attached to him. What am I? What are we doing? We just staring
You gotta
down now?
gotta
Okay.
pick up the feather. Oh, by the way,
Rest,
last
prepare,
time you
climb the
asked
corner.
what the feather was
Do
about, is
whatever it is
they
you do
like
before a mission.
drench the blood
Only
of
make sure you
their
do it right.
subject. Their
Target?
target. Yeah, that's the word. I'm like,
Subject.
victim and subject are not the right words. Target.
Not Walmart.
Yeah. They drench the blood of their Aldi in there.
Okay.
No. Yep, there you go. By the way, I when I was catching us back up to where we left off, I made sure to like run all the way around the Assassin's Bureau. There is not even like a door that's locked or anything.
Really?
Yeah, there's no door.
You just have
It's-
to jump in there.
Yeah, the only
So,
way in is through the roof.
That begs the question: how the hell did he get in if he only has one arm?
He's a better assassin than we are.
Apparently. Whoa. Okay. I just want to get down here. Oh, I'm at a dead end, aren't I?
Nope. So one thing that I will tell you, when I did the first mission, it was made much easier by me being more patient than you were.
Yes.
When we streamed it, and walking around. You can throw her if you want.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Could you spare a few coins?
And so just be patient, and if you kind of watch and wait for a minute, you will probably find an opportunity to just walk up and stab the guy, and then you can run away.
Alright, cool. That's the hope. Because I don't want to have to do that whole
Yeah, no.
entourage of nonsense.
The good news is you don't have to worry about trying to get the achievement for that, because I got
already
that.
got it for the
Yeah,
last year.
I got that 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
God, my voice keeps cracking tonight. I don't know why.
It's weird. It happens. It happens. Okay, where am I going?
It happens.
No, not that way.
Crap.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the this is the warehouse. Oh, excellent.
Can you jump? Can you make that jump?
We're gonna try.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not in a good place.
Yeah, people are not happy that you are where you are. They're less unhappy right now, though.
Let's see what my presence.
Hold on. No. This is not where you want to be. Where you want to be?
I need to go over like one building, don't I?
Yeah, you want to be like on the street, though. I think. Oh, there you go. Just like
No,
you were
down. But buddy.
Drop. There you go.
Drop. God.
You know, I would kill for some mashed potatoes right now.
There's some good. Yeah, they're good, man.
Everywhere they arrive,
Covered with
they
like
leave only
garlic
suffering
and
in
butter
their
and
wake.
some
Oh,
salt.
stop it! You're making me hungry.
This is a crusade. A crusade
We
for
should have some
what?
soup after we record.
Ignorance, violence, madness. We
I
must
think maybe you have to
resist.
go inside
We
the
must
episode,
fight
turn around.
them in any way we can.
Inside?
Yeah, yeah. You keep going around,
The fires of war
and then right in
Oh,
there.
the door. Oh,
Yeah.
wowee.
I saw that and I was like, is that where he needs to go? Maybe.
Now recording.
Yeah. I don't know. You're playing. This is not a cutscene.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can, try to be stealthy. Oh, glitch. Yeah, okay.
What now, slaver?
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them. As I
Help them. You're
myself
not helping anybody right
You do
now.
no kindness imprisoning them like
Help
this.
me. Imprisoning them. Save me. I keep them safe.
I'm not
Preparing
helping
them for
any
the
of you
journey that
people.
lies ahead.
What
I
journey?
will kill the
It is a
person
life of
imprisoning you,
servitude.
I'm
which
helping
will
you,
probably mean that
helping
you know
by
you're
proxy, yeah.
you're not gonna get like fed, and nobody's gonna know you're here.
Oh
and
no.
I understand.
So-
that one.
probably
yourself.
not doing anything to help you at all. But like,
Ah, so you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Methinks I can't just stab him and leave.
Did you? Who on
yeah, not this one.
cleared the
Yeah, I
path?
think you'll have to
Did
end
you
up
once
chasing
raise
him
your blade
after
against a
fighting
single
several
man of
people.
mine, huh? No. All this
Am I
I
still
did
talking? Can I go engage?
Step into the light.
No.
And I will grant you one final favor.
Step into the light. Okay, I didn't actually step in the light, but okay, it's fine.
I mean, you know, who cares? Oh, I did miss one glitch, by the way.
Now
I don't know how
stand
many we
before you.
can miss, but I mean,
What
it
is
says
it you desire?
85% of the memory
Come down
glitches,
here.
so
Let us settle this
I
with
mean,
honor.
let's say there's 100
Why
glitches.
must it
If we miss
always
15,
come
Right.
it's running close to it, so.
It seems
But I
cannot
mean,
help you.
are there
Or you do
100
not wish to help
glitches?
yourself.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I only missed
cannot
one as
allow my
well,
work
so.
to be threatened. You leave me no choice.
Well, hopefully we can miss
You must
2,
die.
and hopefully we just don't miss any more. All right, get ready to counter.
This will teach you not to trespass.
That was not a counter. That was not a counter. That was a
There you go.
That was not a counter. Come
Ooh.
on, man. There we go.
Beautiful.
Goodness gracious. I want to actually kill counter.
Yeah. I think with these guys, you might have to counter them twice, and then you kill them by countering.
I think. No, okay.
Maybe you only countered them once, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I may have only counted once. Yeah,
It's tough to tell, because they all look the goddamn same. It's not really racism as much as it is, like, video gameism.
Yep.
Oh!
That was brutal. What just happened? Did that guy just pop out of nowhere? Did you notice that?
Yeah, he jumped on top of you.
Oh.
He was up on top
I
of the thing.
thought I saw this guy just spawn out
Yeah,
of
he
nowhere.
just spawns in, like, right with his sword, like, in your chest, and you're like, oh, that's cheating! Ah.
I call hacks. As you start bleeding out.
But unlike the run tonight, you don't get a power-up from it. Hacks! I call hacks!
I get it. Oh, man, there's a lot of blood there.
I do like that that Ubisoft actually went through the effort of programming in Altair's face.
I agree. It does look... Was you counter? Come on, man. There we go. Okay, apparently you did not want to... Seriously? Come on. Oh, okay, that was really anticlimactic.
I want to look something up.
Where am I going? Oh, up the ladder.
Keep him away from me.
Keep him away from me. I like how he stuck around as he watched me kill like 6 of his men.
What the hell? Ubisoft's next Assassin's Creed will be a live service game.
What? What does that mean?
Interesting. I don't know. This is from July. The next game in Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed franchise will unfold across multiple historical settings and receive persistent updates. According to a report
That
from
was
Bloomberg, I
not
really
what I
got to take a piss. Oh god.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart here. We're okay. I'm good, thank you. Already had a couple today. I appreciate it though. Oh wow, it's a good thing I
Just let me be! Away with you! Away!
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is plain. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
that's all you'll have.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your God.
He's long
Goodness
abandoned
gracious.
us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No.
What?
I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind, eh?
What
They say
happened?
it's what
Wow.
your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
Yikes. He's dead, Chief.
Get him! Pay for your sins!
He's dead, Jim.
I get you!
He's dead, Jim. Oh, that was some very nice tandem
So,
screaming there.
so it came in right as you were saying he's dead, Jim, and I said good.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are unaware, which will actually include you there, oh yeah, you can't go anywhere from there.
What's going on? Can we please get ourselves somewhere nice and safe? Oh, I think there's chase cam. I should be doing that.
Oh yeah, you keep thinking that's the glitches, and you're like, I got a headache. So there's
Oh, no.
oh,
thank-
that's a
thank
flag
you.
too, so you don't want to
I
collect
don't-
that
I don't
anyway.
wanna go that way,
So back in the mid-90s, when Zelda was still a fairly new franchise and was kind of still in development, very much like an up-and-comer.
Yeah. Not the behemoth it is today.
Right, exactly. Nintendo didn't really know what to do with that franchise. So they made the original Zelda for the NES, I think, or maybe it was the Atari. I don't know. Well, they made the original Zelda, which was like an 8-bit game.
Right.
Where you just kind of go adventuring around and you go through the dungeons and stuff and fight bad guys and whatever. Fairly short game, very easily completed within like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe.
Right.
And it doesn't do much to like tell a story or anything.
Right.
No, they see you. Oh my god, there's so many!
No, they don't see it. You guys don't see it. You don't see it.
You can find a point to do leap of faith. You might get away with
How
that.
did I dodge that?
That was pretty incredible.
I totally dodged like 30 guys.
So yeah, so the first first Zelda was a top-down 2D game.
Yes.
Oh, you're okay. And then the second Zelda, which is kind of, in some ways you might say it's kind of the bastard child of the Zelda franchise, was Zelda 2, Link's Adventure.
Right.
But that is nothing. That is like, that's an actual game. Like, you know, it's fun to play, or at least from what I understand, you know, if you're willing to deal with the challenging aspects of it, it can be fun to play.
What's the nearest thing? I just want to
I
get.
don't know.
I keep
right,
seeing him on the map.
you see him all over the place except when you need him.
Fine,
to your right,
you know
to your
what?
right. Run up the things to your right.
Alright, fine. Run them again. Oh my gosh.
And then go up the ladder. And then go in. There you go. Finally. At last.
Please don't look in here.
I don't think they can unless they see you go in.
Yeah, well, in which case, it just boots you out anyway.
Right. Well, sometimes, because I've...
Hi, fellas. Oh, shit.
Guess what? That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. You know what? No, you don't get to do that. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a whole bunch around now.
There's only 3.
Guess I will.
If you... No, okay. I was like, if you just run around to the other side of the garden, will it... There you go, you're good. Okay, now just don't get out right next to them.
It's just because I hit him. I didn't mean to hit him.
So yeah, so Zelda 2 was like kind of a side-scroller. Not in the sense of like Mario where you're constantly going like left to right. It was... I don't know, it was kind of a weird game. But
Is it an auto scroller or it's a side scroller?
Side scroller? I don't know, what's the difference?
Like an auto scroller where like it actually scrolls you along instead of it being.
Oh no, side scroller.
I gotcha.
But it was also, there was like a 2D component to it, like top-down perspective. And then you would like go into a city or not, like an area of interest, and then you would.
Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his
I
work
love
is
that
noticed
this
by
guy
many.
is still
No,
pissed at
a
Altair,
skilled
but
assassin maintains
it's
control
like
of his
you actually did pretty
can
well.
argue
You
the
did everything
details
you
all
were
you'd like,
supposed to
Malik,
do.
But the fact remains
So-
I've accomplished the task set to me by Al Mu'allim.
Anyway,
Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Are we?
yeah, Altair, you've still kind of got
To a
some
more recent one.
atonement to do.
Yep.
So yeah, Zelda 2 is a weird one. And then, you know, they made those 2 games, and then along came, yeah, definitely.
Oh, back on the horse.
Yeah, no,
Should you
that's
enter a
not
fist
something that
fight,
needs to
guards
happen.
will not interfere.
And then along came the Philips CDI.
I trust you were successful.
And those are
Slave trader is
the
dead.
3
the
three
birds
Zelda
gone
games
orderly.
that most people
War is
don't
a
even
dirty
know
business.
exist.
Labor and soldiers
Because
seem
they
to be
were
in short
so
supply.
horrifically bad
Killing that
that
man
they
has saved
damn near
countless
destroyed the
lives.
franchise.
Really?
You've no
Oh
doubt
yeah,
deprived the
they
Crusaders
were.
and
Oh,
Saracens of additional
it's.
troops.
Let me show
These are
you
dark
a
days,
couple
when
of
men's lives are valued in
clips.
gold, and such small amounts at that.
He saw it differently, claimed they were not slaves at all, that he was helping them.
Do you know how it is you can tell a man is mad?
They speak to air, claw themselves.
No. They are the ones who speak and act as if there is nothing wrong.
Oh
I don't
no.
understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Animation style
This
alone.
is an actual
Always
product.
rationalized.
Was this like
Always
this was
explained.
their final production
So
quality?
they lied.
Yes.
I was not there. Did not hear his words myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like
if he
something that
spoke
you make in
truly, I
Microsoft
think he
Paint.
was simply trying to excuse
Yeah.
his deeds.
I saw
Oh, the
them,
lips.
the men and women who would be slaves. They were a
The
strange
voice
sort.
acting is terrible. The
Old,
animation
mad,
is 1
sick.
month late. Oh my lord.
Weak, yes. What better way to make a soldier than to take a broken man and rebuild him? Give him all he's been denied, with the promise of more.
It seems a lot of work.
It is. But what
This
you
is
get in return is
terrible.
It's really,
There are
really
like high
bad.
school
Such
YouTubers
men
that
would be loath to
put
betray
out
their
better
savior.
There are
content.
middle schoolers that can
Interesting
make better
feeling.
animations than that.
See?
It's
There is
so
still much I can
horrible.
When did it come out?
Everyone
Like the
sees.
early to
Each
mid
other
90s. Let me
themselves.
see.
Learn to pierce the
Were they trying to
veil
just like be?
and know that nothing is true. Go.
Were they just trying to
It's
be
time you
as?
continued with your work.
Let's see.
Another rank
I haven't
is
gotten any
restored.
The
for this,
weird
by the way.
part
This
is
a
that
piece of your
it's.
equipment.
You haven't what?
We'll
Oh,
start
I haven't
again
gotten
when
any.
the next has fallen.
Well, I hope you were paying more attention than I
I
was.
hope I was.
93. October 10th, 1993.
So they were just trying to do like, hey, let's make this all in computers.
Yeah,
But
pretty
it
much.
looks horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
very
like,
nice.
God, look at that. Look at that.
Wow, that is horrific. That is horrific.
And it's like, that's also a 2D side scroller, and like the gameplay in that is like
Focus on your target.
almost
Let nothing
unplayable.
distract you.
Really.
Yeah, it's like just
Toss your
barely
weapons
good
around so
enough
carelessly.
that you can call it like a legitimate game. It is a bad game, and it's actually been rendered non-canon because it's so bad.
Really.
Yeah, but it's something that exists. But then, so the reason that I bring that up,
Canon. That's the hardest thing I can get.
Altair, it seems
What'd
my
you say?
students do not
Rendered
fully
non-canon. That's the
understand.
hardest
Oh, yeah.
you can get for a franchise.
exactly, yeah,
Perhaps you
yeah,
could
yeah.
show them what you know.
And
Practice throwing knives. I haven't done it in a while.
oh yeah, throwing knives are just you target and you hit a button. Yeah, left. Press X to throw them. That's it.
So I don't have a short sword anymore?
I think you do, maybe? I don't know. I think maybe you use your short sword when you run out of...
Oh,
There you
I
go.
see. I can still use them.
How do you... Wait. How do you
That, my
change between
students,
your short
is how
sword
we all
or
should
your,
fight.
like, knife and your throwing
I
knives?
think it's just how close you are to them.
Ah, gotcha.
think.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Um...
How many do I have to
You must be
pickpocket?
busy. I
250?
No, not that many.
75. And then I have to
It might be
kill-
like 100 or something. 200 maybe. But you get like multiple throwing knives every time you pickpocket. So
And how do I pickpocket? Can I just pickpocket random people?
yeah, you just walk up and hold B. Or like maybe target them and hold B.
I can't target regular people.
Maybe target the guard.
Oh, shit. Did I just hit somebody?
I think you did. Just hold B and like walk right behind them. Maybe they're because they're an assassin guard.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's see here.
Okay. That's not a thing, so that's fine. Accumulate. Okay, that's awkward. Oh, wow. Where's my horse?
Eagle Eye? Okay, so you gotta kill 75 guards with throwing knives,
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
and you have to pickpocket 200 throwing knives.
I was close.
So, figure out how to pickpocket throwing knives, and then do that until you get 200. There you go.
Oh, I can only have 5 at a time.
Yeah. You'll get more. I think by the end of the game you can have like 25 or something. So
Oh, alright, that's
Yeah.
cool.
so just go
Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do
take
that.
it easy.
I didn't
Chill,
mean to do that.
man. Just go through just kill like 5 guards and then go pickpocket someone, kill 5 more guards, pickpocket, rinse, repeat until you get both achievements to pop. And again, if you want to, you can do that tonight. You don't have to. No pressure. Whatever you want.
I feel like that'll be a little boring.
I don't know.
Do we want to do another mission?
We can make it. Yeah, we can do that like on our way to do another mission.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm not for that because there's so many guards just in the wild.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to kill 75. That's not hard.
Yeah. Turn around.
Why am I going the wrong way?
Yeah,
this way.
that way.
Oh, good. There you go.
And we gotta figure out what you named your horse.
Yeah, you have to figure that out. I mean, it looks like my horse may have been killed, but
yeah. Well, so the one that you find at Maziev is never the one with like white legs.
no. Oh, I missed that one.
Did you ever play New Vegas?
No.
Okay, but you did play 3.
I played a little of 3. Yes.
Okay. Not the whole thing? Never any of the DLC. Did you finish the game?
I don't remember now. I remember I got it for not the PSP. What was it? The PlayStation Vita.
Ah.
You can use
I played on the
stealth
PlayStation
kills
Vita.
to
Remember
create
that.
a distraction.
So were you a PlayStation kid through and through then?
I was.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
the first system I ever had, my sister actually had it. It was a PlayStation 2. My parents were so bad with games, they got her a PS2 and bought her PS1 games.
Oh no! I was gonna say, do they buy her a PS2 and buy her Xbox games?
No,
That
wasn't that bad. But yeah, you obviously,
cry.
obviously you need a memory card, right? But
Right.
No, I remember the
Well,
first.
there wasn't any backwards? No, there was some backwards compatibility, right?
Yeah, no, it was fully backwards compatible, so you could play all the games.
Interesting.
Which is fine. But you couldn't save it. So.
What?
Yeah, you couldn't save it.
Oh man, so I did have. So growing up, when I was like very young. No, it only takes one knife to kill a guy.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's why throwing knives are awesome.
Who else is around?
No one.
Nobody? Okay.
So that's 2.
Sweet. Who else can we pickpocket?
There should be some guards like right there. No, you're fine. Just target and you gotta. Wait, can you pickpocket him?
No, I can't.
Okay, I was gonna say, just use your throw knives.
Damn it, dude! Come on. I can't even use my throwing knives on. I want to throw a knife.
Too late.
Alright, well, whatever.
You tried. So the main console that I remember, like the first console that I remember was the N64 Classic. Playing Mario Kart all the time and some like Super Mario 64, things like that. Oh. That's when you say something inflammatory in like an internet forum and then you just leave. Everybody's like, "Ah! Come on!
You killed Kevin!
How dare you!"
I'm going the wrong way.
No, you're going the right way.
No, there's no need to go this way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I said you're going the right way.
Come on. Oh.
Okay, go right. Right.
I thought it was a dead end. Oh, it's a Templar. God.
Go left. Left.
Don't be killing my horse again. This is ridiculous. Thank you.
Well, look, the horse didn't die. We didn't see it dead.
That is true.
So, left. No, left. Turn around. There you go.
Wrong way.
I told you to go left, and you went right.
This way. Sorry, old man.
So anyway, the whole reason that I brought up that that little diatribe about the the Philips CDI Zelda games is that there's a moment where you're playing as Zelda in I think the Wand of Gamelon, and then you kill one of the bosses, and there's a little cutscene that plays, and he says like, "Oh, you killed me!" Ah. And then Zelda just goes, "Good."
That's it?
Yeah, that's the end of it.
What?
Okay, so going back to the consoles, we had no, you're going the right way. Go, you just,
Follow it up.
yep, there you go. Just follow the road. So we had the N64, and then I don't remember my dad buying a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I think we might have had those like since before I can remember, / before I was born.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
You got like a couple of them. Go to the right. Yeah.
Acre.
Acre, I think.
Wait,
We could just Americanize it and just call it acre.
Acre.
Yeah.
What is the origination of the word acre?
Oh, let's find out.
Like the unit of measurement, is it from this place?
Maybe. But we did have a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 at some point.
Distraction by throwing a knife, pushing somebody off.
You have a memory card?
Maybe, I don't know.
The good old 8 megabyte memory card that you could probably put a terabyte on now.
Yeah, no way.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, was I?
Origin, Germanic, Old English, Acer or Acre, Dutch, Acker, German, Acker, field.
Okay.
Huh.
What's the origination?
So, god damn it. Acker City. Acker City, Assassin's Creed? Is that what you meant? No. Acker, or Akko, is a port city in northwest Israel on the Mediterranean coast. Where does it get its name from? Oh, names. Letter from Viridian king of Megiddo to the Egyptian pharaoh Amenhotep III or his son Akhenaten. Viridia accuses the king of Akko of treachery by releasing the captured Hapiro leader Labayu instead of sending him to Egypt. The etymology of the name is unknown, but apparently not Semitic. Oh, so it's anti-Semitic. It's a racist name.
It's a racist name.
God damn those. And goddamn Ubisoft for putting it in there. No.
Oh my gosh, please. I need to find a hiding spot. I don't even know where they are because I haven't done a viewpoint.
Right there.
Please, go in! Oh.
Okay.
I found like 5 and it kept happening. Look how many I had.
Yeah, that's right. You're fine.
Okay, there's the one and only one.
So we had... there's going to be one closer to you that you can find within... I bet that church is one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Sweet.
Yeah, for sure, for seeing yes, sir. Good. Yeah, I think you gotta go left. So we had, and then I remember around 2001 or so, my brother got an original Xbox, and he, one of the first games that he got was Halo. And so that's how I got introduced to Halo, because I remember like right after Christmas seeing him play Halo. And then he and I would play Halo a lot together. And
can we do a pull up? There we go. Because when Halo came out,
2001.
2001.
Yeah. I think like November of 2001.
Alright, so later in the year.
Yeah. So it was like right. I could be wrong about that, but I think it was November. It was like right in time for the holiday season. and it came out like with the original Xbox.
Kind of as like a flagship, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was the launch title that put the Xbox on the map.
Who am I interrogating? Am I interrogating the woman?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
wow.
you are.
Can I just beat her up?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, it's not a woman.
my friends.
Oh, that is a man. Oh my lord!
I heard the woman. I heard a woman speaking. So
yeah, I
thought it
did
was him.
too. I just assumed that was, and especially because the hood, it looks like woman's hair, but it's not.
No.
I assume
just
that's a
long-
hood,
it's
right?
just
Is
long
that?
hair. No, it's not a hood. It's actually just long hair.
Oh wow.
But these things take time.
So he's a cross-dresser. Beat him up for being a cross. He looks like he's got tits too. No, that's a hood. That's a hood.
No, that's totally his hair.
It's green.
It is totally his hair.
That is not his hair. Just punch him. Just beat him up in the public.
Oh my.
Maybe you can counter.
Wait, whoa! Why am I getting beat up by multiple people here? I cannot counter. There's no option to counter.
Okay.
A card
Oh, you got a knife. Nice.
Why did this turn into a like 30-person fist fight?
Mercy, mercy, don't kill me. I'll do
His
anything you
hair
want.
is green. What the hell?
Yeah.
He makes me say these things to keep the people from revolting, to give them hope, to
Thanks,
make
man.
them eager.
So, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
He's
Stand right
like,
there.
hey, go away. You're not allowed to look at this
I
guy.
know what happens
Oh.
with him.
He put his hand on his shoulder.
Not sick,
What was that?
not wounded when they enter.
This is a little awkward.
Oh, that guy, he's threatening him. He's like, how dare you reveal the secrets?
Just a sick, cruel man.
I don't know what it is he does to make them cry so loud, but it
Also,
must
what's
be
with the accent?
stopped before more are made to suffer.
I don't know.
Will you stop
By the
him?
way,
It's
did you
why
know?
still live.
Well,
He
actually,
is
let me
cautious.
put it to you this
must
way.
pick the proper
Whose
time.
accent do you think is
Go to
closer
him when
to
he attends
Shakespeare's?
to the patients.
Ours, like
Forgets
yours and
the
mine,
world around
or
him.
the British?
Becomes lost in his work.
Ours, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strike them.
yeah.
I
In
thank
the
you for the
like
information.
mid
Can you let
to
me go?
late
Would that I could.
19th century, the British bastardized their own accent because the upper classes, the very rich and like the remnants of the nobility and stuff were changing their accent to come off as being more posh. Oh, he caught you. Your pickpocket has failed.
That's fine.
You're a failure.
But now that's how I can get knives in. There's just all
Yep.
these bruised around.
How many knives do you have right now?
Whoa. One.
Well, that's one guard you can kill.
Yeah, it is one guard I can kill. I thought I killed a guard with that last knife I had.
You got one when you were beating up the people. You didn't see that message?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay. That's fine.
I totally went on my head.
So let's see. After the Xbox, not the Xbox One, the first Xbox.
Yes.
Damn it, Microsoft. Yeah, easy found knife.
That was great. That was fantastic.
I think you have to
forgot
lock on. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, there you go. Just pickpocket him. There you go. Maximum number of knives.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want
Yes,
to
you
do
did.
that.
Yes, you did.
Shit.
It's too late. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to actually.
you can. Ooh,
Right in front
you're
of
not
the-
killing him with throwing knives.
Certainly not. I wanted to actually. Damn. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You know what? We're just gonna.
Well, hold on. No, don't run away. Don't stop, because if you run away, then you'll lose the.
Well, yeah, but I can go back and do throwing knives.
All right. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. What do you think? Is that a bad idea?
I was just thinking like you might as well just kill him, but you've almost lost their attention. So.
Go.
Oh. You can kill them with throwing. There you go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why I love throwing. You just go talk to the citizen. Nice.
I can't. I have to be low profile though to talk, right?
No. Oh yeah, you do.
Oh
I just get on the floor and kill a couple people.
He was the one. Darn. Okay, there we go. No, you don't see me. There's no way you see me through this.
Bull.
Come on. That is baloney.
Yeah, I think the next consoles... We never got a PS3. We never got a GameCube. I had a Wii at one point, but, it was lost to, selfish people. Let's go talk to that person.
Where is this person?
Oh, he ran away, didn't he? Go pickpocket the thug. Oh, you gotta be anonymous. That's... oh, hey, you're anonymous.
Fantastic.
Alright, now go, kill those guys with throwing knives. That almost rhymed.
Yeah.
My brother got an Xbox 360, around, like, 2007, which was also the time that Halo 3 came out. And then he kind of fell out of gaming, and I ended up getting his 360 until about 2011.
I'll have your hands for that.
Never had a the
Man, they're real crazy right now.
Oh, only 4. 5. Nice. Well done. 5 out of 5 with throwing knives.
Man, they're beefy looking.
Yeah, they are. Now you just gotta find another guy to pickpocket for some more knives.
That should be fairly easy around here, right? There's another guy.
Is that one? Yeah.
Oh. Don't mind me! Don't mind me! Don't mind me!
Did you? Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
Nice. Yeah, and so in 2011, Skyrim came out.
11.
Yep. I'll never forget that day. It is bizarre to me to think that that was 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
So Skyrim came out, and there was an issue with the 360 that I had. I think it was like right at the end of its life.
The old red ring of death?
I don't think it got the red ring, but
okay, what are we doing?
it may have gotten the red ring once, but it was still like working for most games. For whatever reason, when I tried to play Skyrim on it, I think it needed some update that like the original 360 could not take.
Really?
Yeah, for whatever reason. Anyway, I ended up getting one of those black Xbox 360s, the Elite or whatever they were called. Nice.
Lead?
The what?
You're talking about the black 360 console things? What was it called?
I think it was called the Elite.
Oh, Elite. I thought you said lead.
Oh.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be a little confusing to call it that.
I was like, what? Did I just miss a whole like generation of console?
No, so I had that, and then I had my first job working at a vet in 2013. I was going into being a junior in high school. It was a summer job.
Oh, I can't actually look at you.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, lady.
Oops.
You just chilling back here, buddy?
Hey, you got another health bar.
He's after me. He will kill me and my wife and
So yeah, in 2013 we got about half an
Have you
hour.
come to end my misery?
In 2013, had my first job, and I managed to buy myself an
Could you
Xbox
help me
One
then?
that I still have to this day. And because it was such an unpopular console system or console generation, I was able to get myself a day one Xbox. So you gotta self-assassinate targets.
Yeah. Let's do it. One guy? Is that it?
Looks like it.
Alright, let's do it.
Nice.
That's easy. Can I throw a knife at him?
But you have to. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it because you have to be stealthy.
Ooh, wait,
Oh, is that him? No, that's a Templar. No, you can't. From what I remember, you can't kill a Templar with throwing knives.
Oh,
that's
some baloney.
Might as well kill the Templar now because he just failed the mission.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shoot.
A-hole.
Seriously, you're just chilling in that corner? Come on, man.
You are using your short blade, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I is there no way to? Can I get my long? Come on. Get the big.
There you go.
There we go. Gosh. This is not conducive fighting quarters.
Something. Yeah, I never had a PlayStation 3. Never had a GameCube. Around. I think the next console I bought I think would have been in 2017 when the Switch came out. And I wasn't paying attention to it. I was like, I've kind of, grown up past Nintendo games. Those are kind of for kids. Like, I'm not really interested in the Switch, whatever. I'm not going to pay attention to Nintendo. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a flag.
What a mess.
And then I started to see things about Breath of the Wild, and I was like, well, I remember liking Ocarina of Time as a kid, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I never beat the game. I, barely knew how to play at all, and certainly not enough to be able to, actually do anything in that game.
Right.
But then Breath of the Wild came out, and I was like, oh, look at this is really interesting. This is like a Zelda version of Skyrim.
Yeah.
I've
heard it's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And eventually, you haven't failed the mission yet, so that's. Yeah. Well, you tried to assassinate
I didn't
him.
mean to try and assassinate him. That's right.
Well,
He's still technically a citizen, so I can't just.
Yeah. And the only reason he was attacking you was because you kind of tried to steal from him. Are we cool now, dude?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we're cool.
You good?
You can't pickpocket him right now. You can gentle push him. You can pickpocket that guy, though.
Hold on. This guy he's still.
Oh, let's put him out of it. Nah, or not.
He just died. It's okay.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up getting myself a Switch, and
He's after me. He saw me.
I loved. Yeah.
He will kill me. And my
He's
wife and
hey, kill this guy for me. You're like, I know.
No?
I know.
Alim has more compassion than I thought.
What are you doing over there?
Help me then. A knight of the hospitality
Don't let
is
me.
after me.
If you can angle the camera just
You
right.
would do a fellow a real honor.
Not quite.
I've been here in Akkar since the Crusaders were laid.
I'm very stuck in this corner for the camera.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh. Kind of. Okay. We'll leave it at that because family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. PG.
And then I ended up.
Oh, what you fellas looking at?
And then.
Oh, come on! I was just.
That's brilliant. Oh, that's amazing.
I was just walking
I
through.
love that happened.
I didn't even do anything.
So 2017, I ended up being between jobs, and I needed some cash, so I sold the first Switch that I bought. Then got another job, and in 2018, I think, the 1X came out, so I bought that. And at some point, I think after I bought my 1X, do you remember when Marvel's Spider-Man came out for the PS4?
Yes.
And it was an exclusive. Just go hide in the hay bale. Okay, well, kill him, then go hide in the hay bale.
The trick is you just kill every guard in the area.
Yep, pretty much. I actually do think that eventually the guards stop coming.
Yeah, somebody's after you. Can we get through
yes,
this?
you've told me this before.
What a mess.
Yeah, what a mess. You should look outside.
Believe me, I have no problem killing people.
A knight of the Hospitalier is after me.
This is not an issue.
Oh my god.
It all started with you standing in front of a Templar slightly too long.
Laying siege. I can give you important information in return.
How many did I kill? Like at least 12.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Okay.
mind your business.
It's just the fat guys. We're fine.
Just go through. Just ignore everyone.
It's just the knife guys. It's just the knife guys. We're fine.
Fine. So yeah. So
We're
when Spider-Man came out, I was like, all right, this does look like a good game. I've got a little bit of spare cash right now. Yes, I believe it is. You were supposed to do it stealth, but you don't have the guards on you, so...
I thought it did stealthily.
No.
Oh,
you don't have the guard. Yeah, you don't have the guards on you, so I think that qualifies.
Okay, cool. Good.
Just drop down. No, drop down, drop down. Blend, blend, blend.
Oh god.
So I ended up buying myself PS4 Pro. No, stop, stop, stop. Okay, just blend. No, blend, blend, blend. He's like hopping along, trying to blend. Stop, stop. Oh god.
This is my area. My turn.
It's done. He's dead. Oh, I am extremely grateful.
I mean, I don't know how stealthily that was, but
I didn't kill one guy, I killed like 20.
Garnier let his patients roam the halls of his fortress.
Jesus.
No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace.
They call me the
Butcher
of the
guarded by archers. I'm sure this information
And
will
then,
deliver Garnier
in
to the gates of hell.
2019, I ended up buying myself a second Switch.
Yeah,
and then
you sent me like a photo the one time.
Did I?
I think so. I don't remember.
Well, that might have been for something else.
Oh yeah,
I
you
bought.
Might be right. Yeah, you may have already had it.
I bought a second Switch. I think in 2019, and then I ended up loaning it out to Colin, and then eventually I was just like. In fact, it was like about a year ago. A little less than a year ago. Like eight or 9 months ago, I was like, you know, I think I'll just buy another Switch instead of asking him to give me that one back, because I mean, I don't want to stop him from having a Switch.
Right.
Okay. Now that you've pushed a citizen, save a citizen. And you might as well use throwing knives. Once you have a clear shot.
Yikes. Come on, man. Come on.
I'll have your hand for that.
No.
Oh, come on. I just want
Yeah,
are you kidding? Because the one guy came in from that. Okay, I need to pull out the long sword, dude.
There you go.
Nope, that's it for you.
If you back off, I think you can get enough space to use a throwing knife. I don't know, maybe not.
Can I? That'd be kind of nice. No,
maybe not. There you go. Yeah. You're gonna have a hard time using like only throwing knives.
I mean, I'm fine with you throwing me around a little bit. That's fine. Oh!
What?
I'm out anyway, so.
Okay. So yeah, that was how I ended up buying my third Switch. And then finally, a couple months ago, I managed to find, I think this was in June or so, I managed to find a Series X through Walmart, which is what we're playing on right now. Oh, actually, here, do you want to see something cool? I also recently bought this.
Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger.
It's a Duke.
I'll see to it that
It's
my
the
husband
Cortana
knows
edition
your
of the Duke.
bravery.
It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox. So this was what the original Xbox controllers looked like.
I do remember that.
And
yes.
they were... I actually haven't opened this yet. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, I have to pickpocket somebody.
This is actually the second Hyperkin controller that I've bought. Just punch him. Just don't assassinate him or anything. Just punch.
Okay, acquired one.
There you go.
Sweet.
There's your prize.
I get one knife.
Yep.
That's fine. Oh, I can throw another one. Oh, that hurts. Oh, wow.
It's so funny watching
Enjoy
them
your
just
concussion.
collide with
I'm
the
so
wall.
sorry, lady.
I wouldn't do it except it's for an achievement. It's weird that that's an achievement because you lose synchronization for doing that too.
It is.
But whatever.
Ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me.
I don't think you're gonna get a, or you will. Okay. Just climb.
I know.
You can really just ignore them when they're angry at you for climbing. Like 90% of the time, you'll be able to get away with it.
That's true. I also get to kind of hide too. So, is somebody up here?
Leave, peasant.
So yeah, imagine playing with this.
Woo! That's nice.
Yeah, it is. I really like it. So yeah, that's the history.
No, I threw the only knife I had.
That's... Maybe you'll get a knife from him.
I wish. The beautiful
Oh,
landscape.
look at that reflection there.
That's really nice.
Love that.
It's a beautiful acrylic too.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty.
I don't... The one thing I don't like about this is I don't think there's any way to put batteries in it. So I think you have to connect it with the wire.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have to charge it? Can you? Oh yeah.
I don't think it has... Oh, maybe it has an internal non-replaceable battery. I don't know. I'm actually gonna read through it right now. Let's find out together.
Yeah, find out.
But it does come with a...
Bump into you.
it does come with... Oh, I didn't realize this. Check
What?
this out. It's purple. It's
That's
kind of hard to
cord.
see in this
That's
light.
cool. Yeah. No, I do see it. All right. You know what? I've decided the guards are just absolute jerks. If you accidentally bump into them, they decide that.
Yeah, they really are.
Oh.
Thank you for purchasing the Hyperkin Duke for Xbox Series X and S. By the way, next time if you want to play with the Duke, you can.
Can we get out of here? Get out of here! Oh. I mean, yeah.
It does say wired controller.
Oh, really?
So plug the provided Type-C cable into the Type-C port located on the top of the Hyperkin Duke. Plug the other end of the cable into an available USB port on your Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, or Windows 10 PC. An animation will begin to play inside the Xbox button once it has dash comma finished playing. You can play it again by pressing the Xbox button.
Get up! What is going on? Get up!
Oh God, beautiful.
Are you kidding me?
Wonderful, I love it. Amazing. Fantastic. Incredible. They're killing each other almost as much as they're killing you. Desynchronized death, because we forced it on you.
You're out of knives.
Yeah, you
Refill your stock.
literally forced it upon me. great. I have to walk all the way back there.
The bumpers mirror the function of the black and white buttons. And then it says the same thing in French, and in Spanish, and in German?
Deutsch?
Deutscher Schafferhund!
Unless I can do this part now without... Oh,
Cool.
let me throw her first.
Alright, yeah, so it's a wired controller.
I mean, I'm down for a wired controller. That's what I play with at home. So.
Oh yeah? You have a wired?
I have a wired $5 Walmart controller.
Oh, neat.
It's yeah. It was marked down to $5 from $25.
It's an Xbox One controller?
It's a Windows 10 Xbox controller.
Is it like 360 era? Is it Xbox One era?
I'm pretty sure it's Xbox One era. I could be wrong. I mean, because it looks exactly like this, so.
If it looks exactly like that, then it's Xbox One era. Wow. That's pretty cool that you got that for $5.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to get it out of their inventory because I haven't seen them sell anything like that since.
Yeah,
I don't think they wanted to have a wired controller anymore. Why you would bother marking it down to $5? I guess you just want to get the inventory out.
I mean yeah.
You're basically just giving it away at that point.
Yeah. It probably starts to cost them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump
a
on
certain
you,
amount of money. Yeah, just run away. Just disengage.
There we go. Where?
So yeah, that's kind of how I use your Eagle Vision to find the.
Oh, it's this bench this way.
Oh. No, you're sitting on the wrong bench, idiot. Use your Eagle Vision to find out who you're supposed to. There you go. Hey, look at that. Eagle Vision was useful once.
Oh my gosh, it makes them look horrifying.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, bastard's brother Corin.
Oh god, look at their eyes.
Lost the night.
He visits his reminds me of
their eyes still look horrifying.
Yeah, it reminds me of Muppets Christmas Carol.
No.
Never saw that one. And you know what? I'm glad keeping it that way.
It's very fun actually,
the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
Part of it where
got about 20 minutes by the way.
Sounds good.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Yep.
Obviously. I didn't get any of that, but it's okay.
Yeah, whatever. It'll tell us what we need to have garnered from that.
Some Fortress Roof Guards absent from patrol duty. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually really do anything for us, does it? Technically.
By the way, if you don't do all of the free missions, then if and when I have free time in between streams, which let's be real, I probably won't.
Yeah.
Unless you're not available for a stream, and I'll just use the time that we would have spent on that. I will, yeah, I'll take care of like whatever free missions or whatever for you.
Oh, I don't have any time. I didn't mean to pull my thing.
Too late. You decided to inspect your blade near them, and they took that personally.
They did. They really took that personally. All right, you know what?
Don't get impatient.
Stabby stab.
Oh,
man.
God.
The look on his face every time.
It's like the most horrible way to die. Well, burning to death is probably the most horrible way to die.
That or being drawn.
That's honestly the way that you killed that guy, kicking him in the nuts and slicing open his neck. Way better than stabbing someone in the stomach. Because you stab someone in the stomach, on like the high end, they could probably live through that for like weeks before eventually succumbing. It would actually be a mercy at that point for a doctor to just be like, well, I can't save you. I'll just shove a knife in your spine.
Oh.
That sounds like a pretty good way to go as far as I'm concerned.
True.
Somebody just shoves a knife in your spine, like right, you know, at the back of the head, like at the base of the neck, or at the base of the skull.
Yeah,
sever the spine, goes right into the brain, interrupts any kind of neurological functions. Not him. No, you locked onto the wrong guy.
I want this guy. I want a pet. Okay, that works. Oh, come on. Oh, you're all pals, huh? All the knife guys know each other, and they're just gonna be.
This is actually true. In real life, all knife guys do know each other. Oh, great. Now you're wanted by the guards. Just because you, like, you know, assaulted some people after trying to steal from them. There's no reason the guards
like
have to
I
get
was like, you know, I'm
involved.
not gonna sit on this bench anymore. You know, that.
I caught that at, like, the last second, yeah?
Oh, so much for me getting a knife. Hey, you seem like a decent dude. There we go.
Thank you. There you go.
There we go.
So much for me getting... Ooh, wait, some knives.
Saspire.
Yep.
I see.
There's a harasser you can throw.
Oh, there
Too
was
late.
a harasser. Oh, well.
Oh, that's fine.
I like how he paused and looked exactly where she was.
Yeah. No, wrong. Crap. I tried to throw my sword at the enemy and it didn't work. For some reason.
Hold on, I can get that guy, right?
Yeah. Oh, you have a ranged weapon. Well, so do I, sir. So do I. I forget how many throwing knives Ezio can hold when he's like...
Wasn't it like 20?
I thought it was like 30 or even more.
Can you imagine a guy that just has 30 with throwing knives on him? Just hidden. Hilarious.
I mean, how small do you think you could make a throwing knife that's still effective?
I guess decently small.
If you're making it out of like a strong, very sharp substance, the thing is, I feel like any kind of throwing knife, unless it's a really heavy throwing, like more than like 1 pound throwing knife,
right?
It's not. I don't think it's going to be very effective against somebody who's got
Armor.
any kind of armor at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Alright.
You just turn around. You just...
She let out the funniest little squeak there. That was great.
Drop onto there. Yeah. Climb.
Because it's fun, pal. Okay.
How do you think you can? Hold on. Can you get up onto that beam to your right there?
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hold right and jump. Okay. There you
Whoa, whoa, what?
Okay. Wait. Look to your left. Hold on. Stop. Look to your right. 90 degrees to your right. A little bit more.
Oh, there he is. He's up there.
Well, okay. Also, I didn't even see that guy. Oh, jeez! What a rude bastard!
I was just chilling here, man. Gosh.
Can you kill him with a throwing knife?
Yeah, but I want to get over to him.
Right.
I don't want it to hit the.
Just ignore. Alright, fine. Just ignore me. That's.
Huh? What? You say something? This guy, right?
Yeah. Well, there was another guy on the roof that you climbed up to just before getting up here. I was gonna be like, I think you can get him from that beam that you're on.
Oh, I didn't see him. Who's looking at me? Oh.
He,
oh, that sucks.
He's not looking
Rough
at
day.
you anymore. The really nice thing about Assassin's Creed 2 is that you can loot the bodies of the people that you kill, so you can actually get the throwing knives from killing people. So it's like, great, I don't have to try to pickpocket people on the street.
That was a good.
It was a real, because it gave you the tools that you needed to use to kill people from killing people.
Yeah. Instead of being this nonsense of pickpocketing, because it does kind of feel.
Hey, look at that! There's a guy on the roof right below you.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And throw a knife. Nice. And you got one more knife.
Any more?
There's two guys over there.
Oh.
You can maybe get one of them?
Okay, if we're not gonna keep spazzing out over here.
Can you, no?
Too far away. What about that guy? Oh, that was a piece of wood. Never mind. What about that guy? Oh, that's the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's too far away from the point that you were anyway. But he's not too far away from there.
Yeah,
I love how it keeps telling you can pickpocket those thugs for throwing knives. Like, oh,
that's a lot.
Yeah, throw her, throw her. No, not her. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, the guard is real mad at you. If you hold down X, by the way, you know you do a heavy attack, but
yes,
it's difficult for them to block, right?
Yeah.
If only you had a throwing knife.
Alright. I was trying to get one.
Yeah, you were.
Alrighty. That was a little quick.
Nice.
Hey, how you doing, pal?
Hey, bud.
You just watching the show?
What's up?
Hey, let's take a seat. You wanna take a seat? Let's just
He's like, I'm just gonna go home. Screw this. Oh, jeez, take it easy, bud. You know, you disengage. He's gonna.
I got it.
Okay, nice. That was rough.
That was very rough.
She spent like 5 seconds falling.
Ugh.
What a bastard. There's a Templar on the left.
Temple?
Yeah, on the thing below. Yeah, in the corner.
I probably shouldn't get too many of them, right?
Yeah, you can. Why not? Don't care.
Oh, whoopsies. This is the one. I do hate the. Oh, really? Are you?
I'm far better than you'll ever be. Are you sure about that?
Methinks not.
I wouldn't be confident in that assertion.
Oh. Hey, are we done here yet? Oh, hey, we are.
And we are.
There's an assassin here. Oh, okay. Wait,
Who's coming for you?
Who?
You can throw some throwing knives at him. Turn around, maybe? Oh, there.
Ugh.
Snuck up on you. Oh.
Oh.
God. Brutal.
Oh. Alright, we got them all. We got them.
Yeah. Time to go before anybody recognizes you.
Wait. Who's that?
I thought that was a pool for a second.
That's an informant.
Yes, it is.
If it isn't
Oh, flags.
remember me? No?
I wish I could forget about
I
you,
learned
pal.
my craft at the same time as you. Still no memories of me. Doesn't matter. Al-Mualim has charged me with a mission that I am honored to perform.
Remember me?
must
Oh yeah?
trust you.
What's your name?
I have hidden flags
I don't
in this
have a
area.
name.
Find them and return to me. Be quick. It is such a shame
That's what I
that the
thought.
old man insisted that I must help you if you succeed.
You ever... I've just realized this. You ever think it's weird that a stopwatch will move counterclockwise, but a normal clock moves clockwise?
Yeah,
Take it.
Interesting.
Oh,
come on.
You left time still.
I feel like I got cheated there. How we doing on these flags? Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah, you're fine. Should probably wrap up in the next couple minutes, though. Yeah, we'll finish this flag collecting. You can climb the tower, and then that'll be it.
Cool. What's he doing?
Having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Living life, buddy.
Wish you could do this, old man.
Hell, I wish I could do it.
Same, man.
You know what? After let's go learn parkour and free running.
Oh my gosh, free running sounds so scary, honestly.
Okay. How are you supposed to smoothly?
Sorry, how are you supposed to do this smooth transition here?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
There you go, just like
Okay,
that.
gosh.
Yeah, if you hold right trigger and A, I guess.
I was doing that the entire time. That's the
Well.
weird thing about it.
Well, guess what? It's not good
Get
enough
up
for
on
the
the
game.
thing. There we go.
Did you? Okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah, we're good.
But you still got to talk to the guy here. Gotcha.
I'm impressed. Not
Well,
enough
then
to
we'll
change
call
my
it a
mind
night.
about you.
Got yourself a
but
whole
since
20
Al
seconds over the
commands,
last time.
Here is what
Yeah,
I
'cause I
know
wasn't
about your next target.
Spun in circles.
Yeah.
Ganye
You
High
didn't
is
accidentally
flag.
go
your
for the
fortress.
wrong flag
Getting
that was
into
placed
the fortress
right
will
in the-
very
require
deceptively
cunning.
near the other
That's all I
flags.
have for you.
All you have for me? Oh, the tower's right here.
Well, so it's at this point, I'd like to say a little message from our sponsor, water.
Absolutely.
Always drink plenty of water. You know, I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like P. Diddy because I drink plenty of water.
Exactly.
And you know what? It's good for you. It's cleans out your kidneys and you know it grows your lungs and
Makes up so much of your body composition.
that's right.
It's great.
You drink water and it'll you know make you a millionaire. How many other
every millionaire
100% of millionaires
have drank water.
drink water.
Yeah.
100% of billionaires
Drink
water.
Well, except that one guy. We won't talk about him though.
Well, you know, he doesn't count. He's not a real person.
That's true.
I've heard that he likes Chex Mix. I mean, come on.
Hey, at least it's not
Stupid.
What the fuck did this bit become?
I don't know. Every week, I think this just gets a little bit more and more outlandish because it's not a real sponsorship anyway. So it's like, why even? Fuck it. Who cares? Why not?
Exactly.
I'm not doing well on quitting cursing, by the way.
I think we do the most cursing in the last like 2 minutes here.
Probably.
Ooh. Wait. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Maybe.
Oh,
That was
clean.
That was what is that? Is it Wanted? That's the movie about like curving bullets.
Yeah, curving bullets.
That was some Wanted
That was
crap right
definitely.
there.
There was no way. I guess I technically.
You
did
like
have that
threw
line
it
of
with
sight.
your left arm, but I'm pretty sure like if we slow it down and when you're watching this on YouTube, just go back a little bit and then play it in like 0.25 x speed and just watch it like curve in midair.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
That was awesome.
I
What
almost
a
jumped again.
great way to end this.
Beautiful kill, beautiful scenery.
Yeah, unfortunately, our time is just about up for tonight. So, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I do hope that you've had a wonderful time. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can feel free to hit that follow button. Feel free to watch any future streams. You know, hop into the chat and say something. I'm always watching the chat on these couch plays. So yeah, you feel free to hop in, and I will read anything and everything you say. Maybe not out loud though, depending on
what's
yeah.
Yes.
If you're watching this on YouTube though, you feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications when new videos go live, and you know every single one of those things that you do really helps the channel to grow. Really, you know, helps us go places and helps these videos to keep coming out. Roll in the hay. You know what that's from?
What is that from?
Oh, you don't know?
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It's 70s movie. Let me look this up real quick. I'm having to resist the urge to say it out loud as I type it into Google here. 1974 horror comedy.
Horror comedy, really?
Yep.
74. They had those
Yep.
in 74.
Yep. It's probably one of the first ones.
I was gonna say because like the only one I know of is.
It's a spoof sequel.
Spoof sequel.
Yeah. So yeah, every single you know, when the channel grows, ooh, and more people watch these videos, that really helps to keep these videos coming out. So if you do like what we're doing, you feel free to share these videos with your friends too. We're having a ton of fun here doing this. We'd like to keep doing this, so the best way to make sure that that happens is if these videos get views and the channel grows. So thank you so much, everybody. I do hope that you've had a wonderful time. And any final comments? We're gonna leave it off right here. Do you want to take maybe like 1 or 2 final guesses at what that movie is?
No, I can't think of it.
Okay.
I don't think
I'll
I've
tell
ever
you
seen
what.
it.
I'm going to. Well, okay. If you don't think that you're gonna guess it ever, then I'll
No,
just.
I don't think I get it.
I was gonna just like whisper it into my mic, but I'll just say what it is right now. It is Young Frankenstein.
Oh, right, Young Frankenstein. I have seen Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe you'll get the
What a
the
great
next
movie.
relatively obscure reference I
Maybe
make.
I will, yeah. I've only
Alright.
seen it once, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, only once?
Yeah, only once.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
loved that
It
movie
is
as
a
a
good
kid.
movie.
That and like Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, that whole
Oh,
series is fun.
those 2 movies and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Those were like the 3 movies that I watched like over and over and over as a kid. Loved those movies. Also had limited access to movies to watch and arguably pretty poor attention span as a kid, so maybe that's not the best metric. But I still love at least Young Frankenstein and Austin Powers today. I don't know. I haven't watched Indiana Jones in so long.
I haven't either.
I still honestly don't really believe that they're going to make another Indiana Jones movie. But, yeah, we're going to leave this off here for now. So, yeah, thanks everybody again for watching. Hope you really enjoyed this. We've definitely padded this enough, so we'll be able to get past that 10-minute mark.
Yeah, I think so.
Everybody have a good one. Take it easy.